BostonBlueBeat for a weekly. I'm Tuito, and I'm joined by Chaotic Freaking
The
Games.
one and only Chaotic Games, aka Barbados Slim, aka Consuelo Gomez, aka Rizard Nixon. You already know what time it is. It's Boston Blue Monday night. We're here to play some good ass BlazBlue. Starting off with the first stream match. Who do we got, Tuito? Tell us this.
I thought you were gonna say aka Somalian ass real.
I don't know who that is. I should have talked shit about that guy. I know he calls people in BlazBlue.
That's fair. But yeah, we got Froton and PrinceWaka here. Froton seems vaguely familiar. I think they play Naoto, and if I remember correctly, PrinceWaka I think is new. I've never seen them pop in before for other online brackets.
Those are two completely new names to me, so I'm very interested to see what they bring to that. Very not one-sided matchup. I mean, anything can happen depending on the player skill and player level. You can never count anyone out despite what character they play, especially despite that matchup being kind of rough for new. It's still very volatile at the end of the day. So you'll never know. Got to keep an eye out, especially with people who I haven't heard before today. Very interested. It's gonna look good. I hope it looks good. We'll see what the weather forecast predicts, though.
Yeah, we already got like a bunch of sets in kind of the other day with our exhibition and all that jazz. And there's been a lot of online brackets going on recently for CF, so there's been a lot of chances for people to kind of play and match. So
speaking of, if y'all didn't get a chance to watch Reverse
Reverb
while it was live, the VODs are definitely up. Check them out on the official BostonBlueBeat channel. You guys might see some familiar names in that exhibition.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you gotta back up a sec. And then, there we go. We got it. But yeah, moving on for our first game here.
Alright. Right now I see Hibiki now, so. Alright, no new 13?
No,
okay, so already got schmicks out the wazoo. Okay, that's fine. Put my money where my mouth is. This matchup is interesting though. Two very stable characters, one a bit faster and more violent. The other plays some pretty good BlazBlue at the end of the day. So, right out the gate, I'm gonna see some fancy ass neutral. I cannot really tell. What do you think, Toledo?
I have no idea. These days, I don't trust net players. I never trust them. I'll feel like I'm building up a certain thing, and then a match goes completely sideways, and I'm like, I guess I'm just wrong.
Ooh, discriminating against net players. Y'all hear that? Next time y'all see them on rank, go for the legs.
That's insane.
He never blocks low.
I do block low. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? I'm talking about a match right here on stream. You gotta pay attention to
You're the greatest instigator this world has ever known. I swear to God.
I'm the sexiest one too, but this ain't about me. It's about now.
I don't know about all that.
16 and whist, okay. Alright, already trying to set a message.
Looks like they didn't get the hit confirm and wanted to stagger the wreck of there, yeah.
Alright, it's okay. Drop combos, it just establishes a message. Don't fuck with me. You're playing marble the way we're moving in the air. Oh my goodness. I'm commentating 2 games while watching 1.
Alright. Okay, spends a meter in there.
Gets the early action flow. Now these next 2 hits are gonna be violent.
Oh my!
What am I watching? What is this? Is this Gear? Is this BlazBlue or Strive?
I have no idea what that just was.
There's spaghetti on the table. Oh my goodness.
It's everywhere. It's spilled. I don't know what to say.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Y'all lost me 99 seconds in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got schmicked.
They're too fast for me. That one fighting game manga live. Oh, counter.
What is this? Around turn 60.
What is this?
Sway comes out but gets clipped by the low.
This is so much mess. Is this CF or BB tag?
This is messy. You would know. Hey, you're the BB tag player.
Toledo, don't look beneath your bed tonight.
Got it.
We're getting left-righted in the corner. Wake up.
Trying to go for the reversal super still.
You're just giving up all the resources today, Frederick.
Oh my goodness, Frederick, what?
I don't know. That was almost hot.
That was like 3 whiff sequences because of, again, them blowing all their resources on overdrive there.
But that's okay. We're going into this one fairly even. Round start goes different this time.
Yeah. Relatively contained. Froton trying to opt for like, oh my god.
And then We punish and wake up DP with swipe from mid-screen. I like it. I like it.
All right.
What's the corner combo looking like?
Frost trigger.
They want their early active flow. I dig it.
Oh.
Into purple flow? My God.
All right. A lot of charge drives coming out right now. Ooh, nice pickup there.
He's strong at yet Hibiki makes it through. Watch the high. I'm wrong. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at this game.
I'm surprised that
DP. Oh my God!
PrinceWaka didn't opt for the side swap there on the confirm, but the action keeps going on.
That's gonna do it, and there goes game one. The Froton's Naoto Kurogane playing like a Naoto does, non-stop, straight up, gas. There are no breaks in the Kurogane train. It's all
I'll
gas.
be honest. It really did feel like both players are trying to like slam the accelerator down and just refuse to slow down one bit.
When you can't get a grasp, the next best thing is just non-stop violence. I support it.
I won't deny it.
Uncle Chaotic condones violence.
We know. Don't worry.
Yeah, this time we charged that 6D. All right, learning from the mistakes of last time.
Wow, early burst
does
pop
not
there,
want
yeah.
Naoto to get his turn. I understand it. Have you seen this character?
Yes. I've been hit by
back.
Jif too many times. I've seen Elion pull some like wild confirms there. Okay. Looks like that was definitely DP that got crossed up there, yeah.
All right, it ended in a trade.
Yeah, pretty favorable, all things considered, for getting a DP like crossed up.
I agree wholeheartedly. This is
a lot of drive usage from Froton still. It looks like Waka's just, I can't say they're even trying to play patient. That was a run up 6C.
You gotta understand that drives, while good, don't really hold much of a threat when you're whipping them. Don't purple this time. All right. Goes for the knockdown.
Looks like they wanted to. Yeah, I think they wanted to go for the safe jump there with the JB, but just not quite there on the timing. Going for the new wave.
Absolutely
that was a BB hitbox moment. I won't lie. That was new wave
moment in general.
Yeah, that was new wave, but it looked like Froton went for sway, and then Vanguard tried to RC into 214D and swap behind them.
It's just shenanigans. Now these JDs are certainly getting some work done. I'm not sure if it's good or bad work, but it is work already.
Something is getting done.
Work done. Vanguard finally gets a hit in with Hibiki, the first actual clean hit of the match. And it
and again, trying to use that 214D quite a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Hold on a second. Backs up. There's the JC. Overhead connects.
I expected the burst there too. It seems whoever's strongest in the air seems to control the loop. Burst for a burst. I like it.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Both players are swinging right now.
I mean, hey, like I said, when you don't know what to do, swing for the fences. You'll end up amongst the stars, right? That's how the saying goes.
I actually do not know that.
I'm pretty sure Luffy from Naruto Shippuden said it one time.
Why did you say
this
that?
should be a kill.
6C connects.
And then jails them down for the unblockable 5AA. And Froton is gonna take the set 2-0, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, I know 5AA is crank. I actually did not realize that it's also air unblockable.
Oh no, 5AA is that move. That singular 5AA established a franchise of combo videos called Watch Out for the Jab.
I actually didn't know of that. Tell me more.
Oh, well, one of the age-old Naoto Kurogane is someone you know very closely, too.
Who would that be? Would it be Mr. Daily?
No, not Daily, a friend of Daily. Their name happens to be One Tatsuma. And mod in the Naoto Discord saw that 5AA and was like, you know what? I can make some gold with this. I made 3 Naoto CMB where every combo starts off with 5A and ends with you dying.
Oh.
Yes, Naoto's 5A and 5AA are threats that should always be recognized. Because for some reason, Mori said, I like this twink, I'm gonna make him brawl like a shit.
I'm not gonna. He's not a twink. I don't know why people say that. That's not the case.
What is he, the Toledo?
He's just an average Shoto. Like, what do you want?
You look at him, and then you look at every other male character in this game, and tell me he's not a twink.
Carl.
That's a Shoto.
Hibiki.
That's a twink. Speaking of twinks, Jin Kisaragi, ladies and gentlemen.
I hate everything that you have to say.
Up against leader ranked Hakumen Ryukasim99, because he barely keeps it 100 with these resets.
Because he lies? His roots do lie. Yeah, this would be Ryukasim versus RigJayce right here.
RigJayce. Okay, that's how you pronounce that. Definitely better than what I was gonna say.
I figured, yes. That's why I double checked.
Already setting the statement by getting the first combo of the game with Fumajin, I believe that's what those voids are called. I'm not.
Yeah, it's Fumajin. Yeah. Backdash just right there. Overdrive is pop.
Probably DP, but ODs. Jin having an overdrive that works at any point in the round because he's Jin Kisaragi and you're not.
Yeah, Senior BlazBlue, Mr. BlazBlue, however you put it. This character's system mechanics. His usage of system mechanics take him very, very far in general.
But he just got smoked by Blaze 2 Haku. He don't even play BlazBlue. What game does he play? I don't know. Maybe Eslam.
He's a gambler.
And Ryukasim definitely got an addiction. The way he plays Haku. Look at his success! 3C into 3C, fails twice. Third time the charm, baby. You just lost his entire battle. Up, drop the combo. Alright, what's the mix?
This is probably just overdrive, yeah?
No. Next hit should do it. Don't purple game. Thank God.
Yeah, just going for that. J2C. Oh, no.
That's the safe jump. This surprisingly, despite having the meter to RC, chose not to use it to save his life. That's gonna be a probably 2-round, no round brown from Ryukasim.
Yeah, I think they didn't realize that they had the meter for RC there. And I think it was also pretty smart of Ryukasim to opt for the 6C. I think that might be the standard punish from that distance, but the base damage lets him also like close that out without giving Jace a chance to burst. Which is
not
also
recognizing the amount of meter, having some investments. I mean, how long have you went without checking your bank account?
That's a fair point.
What a JD! What a JD! Don't come at me in the air, my boy.
Backs up right there, looking for gel.
Wow! Talk about it. Right?
Yeah, then just a little too early for the 5C. No pickup right there.
RigJayce, I forgot to pronounce your name already, but they are really relying on those DPs, and Aquaman himself is simply saying, DP for me. See what happens.
There's the 99. The end of the combo lies.
Is searching for these DPs, and he is getting them each time. No wonder.
Yeah, RigJayce has been giving it to him quite a lot.
On black, and he's getting them.
And I think at this point, Ryukasim's kind of realizing that in a lot of cases, Jace is just kind of swinging normals. This is probably some of the calmest I've seen Ryukasim play, where he's just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, simply, because at this point, RigJayce is playing a hot game. You know, if you swing at him, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We are resetting.
Oh my god.
We're hitting reversal. If you got hit by full charge 6C, that was going to be very awkward.
That would have simply been the end of the round.
Probably, yes.
You get some option to simply move away and let Jin run at him instead, kind of sweep the fences, because he's gonna get a fat counter hit, like it or not, or a throw. You know, both works. It was a throw counter, so I wasn't far off the mark.
Okay.
Oh, you're feeling yourself today. Pop boat. Well, you lost.
Oh my! You mashed 5A on.
Now what's going on here? Wake up, Yukikaze.
That's.
I want to bet money. I want to bet money.
I'd bet money there was an attempt there. Yeah. That now, I feel like is definitely that's the choice that I would go for, frankly.
Now, because of the situation, Jin is now up on resources, but down on health. Whatever will they do? Oh, Ryukasim spills blood in the water.
Oh no, getting caught by those
99.
99. I'm gonna start saying that now. That's bad. Ooh, okay, G214D, but no follow-up right there.
That was his wow, I didn't know that combo.
Yeah, neither did I, I'll be honest.
Didn't recognize they had the invo for a full confirm, but it's okay. You still get EA, or you die, whichever works.
Close.
Anything can happen. You are on 11 meter and a prayer. What are you gonna do? A JT
counter hit, reverse JT.
You know what? Okay. I forced so wild. I didn't expect that to hit. Most likely split an extended hurt box, but either which way, you extended your hurt box into the bowels of hell as Ryukasim got you with a 4C and ended up winning the set 2.
Yeah.
All right, that's 2 2-0s in a row, honestly. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We're kind of going through it pretty fast.
Yeah, things are looking good right now. Let me check on our next set. I believe it might be Rushia versus Kaisuke, but let me double check.
Oh, those are 2 names I know.
Let's see. Yeah, it's Kaisuke and Rushia coming up. So Kaisuke is if I remember correctly,
very solid Jin in my opinion.
Yeah, they're pretty good. From New York, if I remember correctly.
Oh, from New York. Say less.
I think they're New York.
New York only breeds strong players. You got. I mean, to name a few, you got Chaotic Games, right? Little known fact. You got who else? Barbados Slim.
You're
right?
a Floridian now. You're a Floridian now. It's okay.
I'm a Floridian now.
You're a Floridian. It's fine.
You know what you are, Toledo?
What am I?
In danger.
Of what?
Don't worry about it. Go to sleep with one eye open, though. Fun fact from the time.
That sounds good. I appreciate the forewarning.
Anyways, we do have Kaisuke's Jin up against Rushia. Jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one, to say. A character for every matchup. You can't counterpick someone who plays the whole cast, right?
Rushia counterpicks like it's an NRS game, I would say.
I don't know what that means. I don't play NRS games. I have more respect for myself.
I'll let that rock. I don't think there's any NRS lovers in here. But yeah, no, NRS play at like a high level, just people counterpick all the time, basically.
Ah, that makes a bit of sense. That game is kind of those games.
Yeah, they definitely have some jank here and there. Okay, which character are you picking today? I'm not even gonna bother making a guess.
I'm gonna assume Rushia's gonna wait for Kaisuke to pick. Right now he's suffering an Arakune.
I remember being on call with Oni and Rushia, and they were cracking a lot of jokes about their Arakune.
Now, Kaisuke, I'm more used to watching them pick Jin. So them picking the other brother is definitely, curious. I'm putting on my monocle, I'm raising my eyebrow, I'm taking down my notes, ready to see something fancy. What do you bring that other Ragnas cannot?
Yeah, honestly, I would expect the Jin. I feel like he has a lot of good coverage in the air as well. I mean, Ragnar JA is sensational, so there's that as well, but still.
I would assume JD goes a long way in catching Arakune vertical. Potentially.
Yeah, that also makes sense. Oh my goodness. Wow. You did not duck the second hit of Gauntlet Hades.
You don't see that too often.
Yeah.
Kaisuke's gonna get the Oki, but no mix. I stand corrected.
Simple strike throw, you know how it is.
Of course, it's all Ragna's guy. You gotta make it work.
Counter at 6A right there, but
not ready for the confirm, unfortunately.
Low profile comes out, but still the confirm there.
Yeah, all right. That's gonna be a very clean perfect from Kaisuke. Kaisuke is Ragnar? Wow. Did I speak too soon?
Mayhaps. Oh my
Round Star 5D, the Zentrinal. Surprisingly works a whole lot more often than you think. Guess the early burst from Rushia. That is very good. Very good.
Arakune Overdrive is honestly an absolute menace, and taking that off the table is so good. You do not want to deal
in 3 seconds. Simply press Overdrive as Arakune.
Yeah. Especially because they have options like, oh, that was really good recognition on the confirm right there, going for the health phase. Yeah, that was super smart. But yeah, I don't like dealing with Arakune OD backdash because Spooky does that to me all the time, and I feel terrible.
You start hearing the gunshots of war, eh, buddy?
Basically, you ever see that? You know that old somebody made a meme with like Arakune guard crushing you with the Tyler 1.
Oh my god!
Screen?
I haven't, but I'm curious now. Speaking of curious, I kind of want to see what Rushia's gonna do after getting double permitted by Ragnar like that. Now,
yeah, that was pretty
locked
cool.
into Ragnar, but Rushia can pick whoever they want, except for that character.
Do you want to take this one?
Do I? No.
Do you?
This is my first time commentating for you guys. I want to set a precedence. I'm a good commentator. I'm a very nice boy. I'm a man of the community. I'll let you lead, Toledo. You got it, Toledo.
All right, amazing. 6 catching the back. That's okay.
JB goes a long way in this matchup, so I do want to see a lot of this. This is a very tough matchup for Azra, and very scary one for Ragnar as well. One wrong move and you lose half of your health immediately.
Yeah. So, in your opinion, you would basically say that it's kind of like Ragnar's got enough neutral tools to kind of make Azrael patient, but if Azrael gets the right couple of hits in, it could spell danger.
Yeah, not even right couple of hits. Hey, this match can end really quickly in 2 combos.
Oh, and here's Sentinel Dump armoring through all of the DP hits right there. Jesus.
Yes. So fun fact though, to those who don't know, Sentinel Dump actually has infinite armor for the first 10 frames of startup. So you can block anything as long as you're in those first 10 frames.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think that was a counter hit on Sentinel Dump actually. It was after the initial 10 frames. Yeah, arcing for the Sentinel Dump there. Should be close enough for the corner. No, still relatively close though.
do want to be careful now. This is a good option select on the forward dash. Already recognizing Future is very much trying to get the left rights on offense and preparing that option select. Azrael's not really good at TRMing a lot of the time. He can blow up that option select though by jump cancel. However, the common way of blowing it up, he unfortunately not strong enough to do.
Okay.
However, don't want to get too happy because Azrael will sit that out and Ragnar will die. Good job.
Right now, we're seeing a lot of 6As kind of speaking of sniffing out from Rushia right there. They've been working out at least getting initial hits, but it feels like the immediate follow-up is just kind of I wouldn't say a disaster, but it's not going well. Yeah. Ooh, resets for the Gauntlet Hades right there. Getting the burst out of Rushia is so good.
Oh no, here comes the cross-up. I did.
That was a DP input. That was a DP. Ooh, that's definitely an angry burst right there. Oh my goodness. That was really close.
A common bane of Azrael players.
Really?
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many Gustavs have been killed in the front lines of war by air backdash blood sight.
I actually did not know that was super effective as a tool there.
Oh yeah, it's very good for catching Gustavs. Because sometimes Azraels want a Gustav to catch the landing on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So Nightmare Edge isn't always the best thing to do because it'll be just out of range. You might get a trade and nothing. Blood Scythe though, even though you can't get a full confirm, you are at an advantage. So that kind of helps a long way in that matchup.
Okay. That makes sense. With that said, we are moving in round 3 right now. So this will be Killakobe versus Sodelic. First game coming up for round 3. Followed up by Ryukasim versus Badlime. And then it's looking like Euchre versus Kaisuke.
Okay, so now we just have nothing but really, really high octane, high level sets. I'm very liking to hear that. Very
pretty much. Gonna be pedal to the metal. But want to take a quick second before we get into it to kind of talk about a couple other things real quick. One thing, of course, being that this Saturday is going to be the offline monthly for BostonBlueBeat. So if you're in the area or you happen to be traveling around in December, pull up. We've got the usual games: Exerd, CF, MBTL, amongst the other things as well. And of course, if you guys got enough setups to bring along for some stuff, we're happy to run things on the side as well. I remember the other week, Nami had pulled up with their laptop, and they had the original Unib around there as well.
I think we were hearing about that. Yeah, that was a thing that you guys had going on. Original Unib, one of the worst games ever created, I hear.
It's a game. I will say that and nothing else. It's a game. But there's that as well. And then which other? Yes, and then of course, in terms of Uni Clear, I've had a couple people come in, bring that along as well. So it's always pretty good to kind of just vibe out and have those around there.
Of course, these games are at their absolute best when they're offline. Completely different games. One may even say. So if you guys got the time or in the area, definitely be sure to swing by to BostonBlueBeat's offline monthlies. They're pretty good events. I haven't gotten the chance to be there, but from what I've gathered, they're pretty great experiences.
They're fun. They're in a good spot. Lots of food in the area, all that jazz. Just in general, a pretty good time, I would say. Let's see.
You might even get to take a picture of one of the local Toledos.
Oh my God! Are you only saying that because of the wide image?
No. I mean, I can bring that up if you want me to.
That was the major thing? I feel like.
No.
Now that I think about it, because no, people won't. That sticker still gets used a bunch, but it's not really as common. It's faded away a bit, but we'll see if next summer brings it back in full force.
Want me to bring it back?
You don't really need to, but I feel like you'll do it regardless.
That's not a no.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, the end is never the end. Also, before I forget, make sure to hit !match on the chat. Pop some donations for the bracket if you got the money to spare and you'd like to. It's always welcome, of course. We appreciate it a lot. It's always a good time. Let's see.
Here's something. To the Azrael players in the bracket, the first person to land a successful Love Phantom via Panzer into 3 JBs, Toledo will donate $20 to the match arena.
I didn't say that, but I'll do it.
There you go. He even agrees. First Love Phantom, he'll do it. and then he'll shout you out too. I'll shout you out.
There's like no Azrael players in the bracket.
See, nuh-uh. Because I said it, there's gonna be Azrael players.
Who?
I don't know. Don't you dare kill a Kobe.
He's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna pick him. I think you need to remember that whenever it comes to online tournaments, people will hover over the most random. Oh my god. Okay. I think.
You know, I have a jar, right? That says whenever Toledo's wrong, and I put a quarter in it.
How many quarters do you have?
I have 3 jars.
Okay, that's actually a pretty good one. Oh my goodness.
Anyways, we're gonna go into this smorgasbord of a matchup. Azrael versus Carl.
Yeah.
Now this matchup, I got the chance to play this matchup against North America's best Carl Grover at CEO Osaka. And he's a few weeks after that.
Yeah, I remember catching that. I could imagine. Oh.
Very curious to see how, early burst. Now, this is one of the few matchups where Azrael kind of can early burst, because you don't want his character on you at any point. It's very hard for Azrael to get them off.
Yeah, and I think in general against Carl, Carl's one of the characters, along with Arakune, that can very much so change someone's burst management, simply because the win condition is, as we're probably about to see, very good.
And Azrael can't really DP against Carl as he can other characters the way the projectile kind of covers it, and it's a vulnerability, you'll get smoked. However, what that does do is kind of give him a free out on Kobe if he delays his wake up in the Growler.
Yeah.
Speaking of waking up, it seems like Killer Kobe isn't going to do that anytime soon because he's dead.
He's dead, Dave. Jesus Christ.
Very clean round from Sodelic, even though Killer Kobe is back up to 8 burst hits against Sodelic's 0. A very good advantage to have against Kobe.
Yeah, I think in this case, however, the way how Sodelic's playing, and I really love that up back Jerry there.
That was a beautiful interaction.
That was really, really sick. Okay, hold on. Reset coming. Ooh, yeah.
Shohiku Kai-Ho. Barrier unleashed for those who don't know how to speak Japanese.
I do not know how to speak Japanese. Jesus, okay.
That was French. That was magnific.
How many? Magnific?
Magnifique. Double weak points on another threat has never been higher.
Unfortunately, dangerous defense is always a thing. And another up back JA right there, really covering a lot of Killer Kobe's like angles.
Yeah, exactly. The weak points don't mean nothing if you can't assert the threat that they have, so long as you're blocking. It seems Sodelic kept Killer Kobe from even doing that with some dominating offense. Yeah,
honestly, he feels a step ahead right now currently in this match, I would say in general. You know, again, I think this is one of the things where Sodelic is kind of just able to just go through with their game plan. It's all fine. Because there are definitely times where I feel like Sodelic kind of gets into a mood and they just do things and they're just doing actions.
And versus cases like this where it's just clean play.
Yeah, and they're just smoking whoever's in front of them, basically. Let's see what we get for the round start here.
All right.
Super jump forward. Probably wants to cover the JBs right there from that angle, I'd have to guess.
If you notice, Sodelic is playing this in a very particular good block on the 5D. You don't see that often nowadays, if ever.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of that. I had to put that in. I had a couple of. My brain is not functioning. Holy crap!
All right, bro. 7 p.m. on a Monday night. Now, Sodelic, if you notice, is playing this in a very particular manner. He's running away from that, which is very good, but doing it in a way where he, puts out a hitbox to cover a particular range that this is gonna win.
Yeah. Oh!
What? Doing this in a particular range that Azrael can't cover. And with those J8, he tries to, instant air dash or 6C, he's gonna get tagged. So Kobe has to find a different way to approach before it's too late. And you got 1 round left, buddy.
Yeah, another example of this kind of like style that you would see is, I think most commonly you'd see like, Jin JC and backing off with it. Oh, yeah. Retreating with like a hitbox out is always super useful, as you can see in multiple cases here, as a way of walling out opponents, especially when they start to take to the skies.
Someone like that doesn't have the ground movement to kind of close the distance fast and then toss out an anti-air. It's very strong against him. The first is up to DP, get back in the corner, all right, and then I'm back in the corner.
Throughout a lot of scraps, it seems like Sodelic's accumulated a lot of damage over time. However,
you're in active flow with a lot of resources, so the match is still pretty even, all things considered.
Yeah, Sodelic. Yeah, I would say definitely just kind of looking for it, wants to close this out. But I would say even in this case, this is kind of a moment where, oh, you do not burst on that.
That was sexy.
Yeah, that was the, what was it, 6B? You do not burst on that because that move has insane hit stop. So the burst startup is really long.
Yeah, react and just about reactable too. A very clean 2-0 from Sodelic. I'm taking in that match. Wow.
Yeah, good set all along. Yeah. We're going to take a sec going into the next match, but we're going to build up kind of what we got going on next. I believe, yeah, this is going to be Ryukasim versus Badlime right here. These are two pretty well-known players, and, you know, we've seen a bunch. But I haven't seen these two play against each other in a while. I don't think they even ran into each other at Taku.
Nah, nor did they, they didn't play in the exhibition. That was Badlime and Days, right?
Yeah, it was Badlime and Days.
So still Jin Tsubaki at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm depressed too.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
So
Anywho, this matchup with these two players in particular, I think it's going to be very volatile. Which is to say, I think we're going to see people get hit a lot.
And lose a lot of health really quickly. There's something you don't want to lose in this side of Detroit.
Yes. And then a player is going to click overdrive, and someone is either going to be dead after 5 seconds or close to it.
Yeah, I agree. Two characters with some of the best overdrives, arguably the best overdrives in the game, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, you got the overdrive that's free real estate, and the overdrive that's free real estate, also you're dead.
Exactly.
To be honest.
And one character with free real estate in that particular matchup is a lot scarier than a character who can kill you off of anything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fast.
That's one of those things that I always kind of like, I never understood for a long time. And then someone was talking about comparing dash speeds, and then I clicked Tsubaki, did like a dash forward and went, oh. Her inherent mobility is nuts.
Yeah, Mori loves cops, who'd have thought?
Shocker. But yeah, her regular dashes are fantastic. Her air dashes are literally fighter jets. They might as well be. With the amount of distance that they can cover. So it's pretty OD in that sense, I would say.
One of the first gorillas was Tsubaki, but people don't accuse her of it. Why? I could tell you why, but not on stream, kiddies.
All right.
Stick around for the after party.
It's not going to be the after party. You can stream if you want for an after party. That's fine.
No, I got work in a few hours.
Damn.
What's that language?
What? I hate this because you literally checked in with me on how much we can swear, and I said it's fine, and now look at you.
Hey? Don't be excessive.
And
look at you saying bad words left and right.
Whatever.
Who raised you, man?
My mom and my dad.
That was very sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But parental assistance aside, I think we're ready to go into our next set, it looks like, yeah?
I would believe so. Ryukasim versus Badlime. I'm very excited because I love watching Badlime play.
Yeah, Badlime is he's a homie. I love him a lot. He's very cool. If both players are ready.
Except for that one time he beat that Azrael at CEO Taku. I did not like watching that.
That was tragic. Yeah, he like took his jacket off. It was like the whole thing.
Although the Azrael, that guy was something else. But the set, no. I think anyone would benefit themselves by never watching that set for as long as they live. Ever.
It's not that bad.
What did I just say?
I said it's not that bad.
I gotta make an example out of you, as it would seem.
Oh my god. Whatever, dude. Honestly, let's see. With the way these guys play, I'm very curious about the burst management, because these guys sometimes will burst in places where I'm like, you don't need to do that necessarily.
Sometimes you'll see a round star OD from Tsubaki in the next 3 seconds.
Yeah. I haven't seen Badlime do it as
in the world.
Okay, that was ID dive. We are doing actions today.
Too high for the confirm, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Now Tsubaki's over here gaining stocks like a good little girl, and here she comes. You can't stop. Oh my goodness.
Yes, you can. With oh my god. That's kind of one of the interesting
no,
you're dead.
you lost
Speaking of
entire
dynamics,
I think.
yeah,
Let me see.
you're dead. You're very,
Just
very dead.
barely had enough time for the EA.
That was super close. Yeah, so the charging the stocks right there, I think, shows kind of an interesting dynamic with this matchup. Where good block there, where naturally, naturally Hakumen's going to be gaining resources. So Tsubaki, I feel like, if she's trying to really play around her stocks, has to be very mindful of how much she gains quickly and how much meter she allows Hakumen to gain.
I agree. Can you imagine Tsubaki had an action charge? Like Order Soul?
Oh my Jesus Christ. Let's not talk about things that could have been demonic.
Wake up 6D, 1 frame by the way. Why he has it, I don't know.
Yeah, 6D and 2D being frame 1. At the very least, 6D forcing it to be overheads and mids, but with 2D being like a pretty decent starter, it's very well enforced. Couple of drop combos right here. Ryukasim looking poised to possibly take it. Active flow, overdrive available. Yeah. Badlime really just needs to extend his offense to lock out Ryukasim from like basically nuking him. Speaking of which,
happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Just like that drop.
Good overdrive. EA's for maximum safety.
Yeah. Could have gotten for I think DDP or C. Yikes.
Drop combo again. Oh heavens.
Oh god.
Two-way in the scramble takes the first match for Ryukasim. Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird interactions going on where it feels like Ryukasim kind of drops the combo and then some weird kind of scramble happens afterwards, or Badlime gets a hit, but then Ryukasim within 5 seconds gets a drive and then his offense ends.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of ways Badlime can adapt to this, not by getting JC in the face or 6 in the face either.
Jesus Christ. Just for doing a poke. That was 5B start.
But it's okay, buddy. You're trying.
Good block until they weren't.
Wake up overdrive. That's definitely going to get you the stops and the damage and potentially good points for active with that charge pressure. Keep in mind,
this is gonna be like,
when you're in overdrive, all of your active flow catalysts are in fact double.
Yeah. So pretty much doing anything in overdrive will like crank up that active. You already see Badlime getting it for not really doing many actions necessarily. Oh
my god. You ever done a cop on their neck? I'm sure Hakumen just did.
Oh my god. And the 5A reset into the Tsubaki in order to guard crush.
Tsubaki just guard crushes in the D. Built this shit.
Yeah, it does. You just bury it though, and it's fine. I used to think it was an overhead, and that's why it was like crushing.
You know why?
It was just like, oh, you just bury her. It used to be?
Why? It used to be, yeah.
Yeah. Was it in Chrono Phantasma?
It was in continuing ship. I'm not sure if it got changed in CD.
I have no idea. Granted, I was like, I feel like a child when I think about like Chrono Phantasma days.
We all were.
True. Good offense right here from Badlime at the moment.
Especially after that fatal. This is some really good offense going on.
But there it is right there.
Even better air to pound. Ryukasim loves his JDs almost as much as I love my wife.
True.
I love my wife, Rito.
You love her a lot. We are mashing 5C on Hakumen overdrive.
I love combos that are drops and then continue with a rapid. Now this
that was really cool. Did you see the 2B whip right there?
Yeah, that was very sexually attractive.
That was very, very cool. Oh, command grab.
Command grab. Oh man, it's like that one picture of the dude holding the lotion. Command grab.
I just think of the one that Wasted posts with the deep fried one. It's just command grab. It's the dude like pointing his hand. Nice JBB. Good. One of Tsubaki's best. Like
even picks up the next JB and converts fully. Wow, and you're still going. My word.
Yeah, early enough Rushia to pick up after the dive right there. Looking pretty good. But again,
no. The mid killer. And
yeah, the main problem that I see kind of Badlime having on his offense is that when he attempts to take his turn again, it's kind of done so at relatively predictable points. So you see Ryukasim kind of opting for drive or even 2C, right? In other situations where like he kind of gets to take back his turn with the pretty strong starters, but man, we are hitting buttons on overdrive.
Went for the moon with that 5BB there. The worst could have happened, and you went for it. I gotta give the top for the worst.
Yeah. Oh, that's just easily blocked. But
oh no!
You went for hold on a second. We got whiff cancels and we got Hakumen JC. Okay.
We
Okay.
got whiff
Okay.
canceled, and you got canceled straight in the whiff, my girl. We'll see you in the next round. Ryukasim on a tear tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now we'll take it back to the stands. What do you say, Toledo?
That was unfortunate. I wanted to see a game 3. I'll be honest.
I did too. But unfortunately, you know, what can you do on nights like these? Sometimes people gotta die 2-0. And matter of fact, I'm pretty sure every set up until now has been 2-0, right?
Yes, Al Capone, chaotic.
That's what?
You're doing.
That's how it goes down on The Sopranos, ladies and gentlemen.
I've actually never watched the show. I've been meaning to watch it.
Neither have I.
I see random clips on YouTube. Let's see. But yeah, coming up next, it's going to be Euchre versus Kaisuke. So this will presumably be the Jin versus the Hazama. I'd expect Jin to kind of be a bit more of a popular choice for dealing with Hazama's like movement in general.
And, you know, I'm always curious. I wonder how far Snowflake goes in that match. If they kind of just set it and forget it, and then let Hazama kind of just chain around it for a bit, maybe.
I think it depends in certain situations, kind of with because let's think about it, right? Because you set the Snowflake, assuming the Hazama really wants to engage with you.
Let's stop and think.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. But if assuming that Hazama is really forced to go in, let's say they have the health lead and all that jazz, then I think it's a pretty good usage of it. But I think if the Hazama has a lead, they're just gonna not really gonna care or like interact with their opponent. Like they're just gonna be like, okay, cool, I will get my stocks back and then wait for you to spend another 25 meter. And then it's just kind of like whatever in that case. Oh, to clarify on the auto pass, you just gotta pause and then click it. It's very silly. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Auto pass, and then you're set for life. You're good. You got it.
You're already set to go. It doesn't even affect your set. Your rematch is on. Silly. Yeah, it's on. Don't worry.
We're waiting on you, buddy. Well, it's off now.
I know, too. You're set. Talk about it later. Play your set.
Damn. See, now Toledo, me personally.
Play your set. Play your set. Play your set. Play your set. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
yeah.
Like yeah, you are not a Neil. You're not a Neil. First of all, you didn't even say now personally.
I just said now me. Are you deaf?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad you confirmed that for me and the chat. You hear that, guys? Toledo's deaf. Please be gentle when you see him. Learn sign language. Help out a lot of players who do some disabilities.
I do want to learn sign language at some point. I feel like this is.
You should know sign language.
Really?
I should know a lot of things.
Damn. Why did you say it like that?
Because I started playing BlazBlue. Look what little I know now.
I don't know. Aren't you a Marvel player now?
Yeah.
Tell me how the matchup works.
I don't know how this matchup works.
Oh, damn. See, I told you I'm deaf.
Ooh, look at that round start. Oh, not even a round start 2C. That was just a clean ass 2C. Into the convert. This is like 4K. Why the fuck does Hazama do so much damage? Hazama.
Oh, you know.
I feel like damage across BlazBlue has been gentrified.
No, because I feel like
blocks.
Yeah, it was just
Jayoku Ho Tenjin. Back in the day, we called that Super Snake Kid.
God, I remember that, and I feel like a 5-year-old when it comes to most people like playing the game. Oh, that's an immediate burst.
I don't really agree with that burst, but I'm not the one playing, so I can't say much. Especially when you get a good convert off right into the corner for offense.
Yeah.
3K. That'll get your active blow, but didn't burst. Into the instant low.
There it is.
For some fucking reason, it's whip cancelable, you don't do shit.
It's pretty wild. Hold on a sec. This is really good damage. I'm assuming that Kaisuke is gonna look for.
Oh my god. Now, I would. You dropped the combo.
Same. That was some awkward drops.
I'm glad you agree.
I agree.
So much info. At the back
and I learned a lot.
My brain was crushed by the sheer information density. We're not playing BlazBlue, we're in Guild Seekers, guys.
True. I think, Euchre probably just really wanted to make that burst safe, which is why he went for that specific chain route, and he couldn't combo into 63D, which is usually like kind of the easier like burst safe kill like option for Hazama. So he tried to.
Good block.
Yeah. One thing I feel like we haven't really. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna get here. Air Blood Scythe. Just a little too far away to convert. These IEDs are
worked up by these 2Cs over here, man.
Yeah.
Euchre back out the corner. Now you're in his game.
Oh, that.
Oh, miss input.
Nice catch for the
in the
2B.
row. Gets the burst from Euchre. Now you are up on a lot of resources. Health is not going to be one of them for much longer. I stand corrected.
Backs off right now, kind of just chilling out at full screen here. Euchre's got some stocks, and he really likes to play very fast pace. So when he has stocks available, you can kind of expect him to start engaging kind of immediately.
I sense overhead.
Hold on a second. Ooh, whoa, nice conversion.
Call him Walter White. The way bro is cooking.
That was actually really nuts. That's a weird hit to convert off of.
Force the burst out of Kaisuke too. Now Euchre is up both around and burst. Not a situation you want to be in.
Yeah.
Kaisuke.
Hold on, okay. There's the 5A right now, going low. 5B from Ragnar, however.
This is a very nice hit to get. You got all your health back and you got almost 8K. What's the open?
Oh, nice catch.
You ever jump backwards shoot and get grabbed by your neck?
It's been a while, but let's just say I had a set with Joker that did not go well for me because of that, amongst other things.
Speaking of Among Us, now you're back in the corner. Not the commentator's corner, the bad corner.
Oh, hold on a second here. ID gets in, flipped up, reversal throw.
You got a burst?
Hero burst? No, yeah.
What in the world was that?
I can't tell if that was a dropped input on a on half circle back forward D or Carnage.
Everybody's looking for something. I'm looking for the convert off of this throw.
Oh, that's an awkward drop. Yeah, managed to recognize it and almost converted well off of it.
Try to go for the side swap on the phone thing. There you go.
Yeah.
Now you see, Ragnar benefits a lot from these long block strings when you're not barriering because he steals health via chip damage on his drive. Which is very good for Ragnar. Ragnar's very good at playing a long space through. Scary DP, but a successful nonetheless.
Okay, goes to the overdrive. Not fast enough, however.
Oh, you're alive. You got one more chance.
Just barely, though. Wow. That was a big risk from Euchre, but I see the video.
Sometimes you gotta risk it all, right?
Yeah, he did not need to risk it all there. At all. You know this. Don't lie to me.
Man. Look, man. Oh! Forced to be couldn't get a burst save kill out of that. Now it's come down to the absolute wire.
Oh, goodness.
The DP. It seems to me Kaisuke is very confident in how consistent Euchre is at chaining in whenever a chain is blocked.
Yeah.
So because of that, he's kind of just letting these DPs rip, and they're coming out with, near 100% consistency. More importantly, speaking of consistency, this is going to be our first not 2-0 of the night, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this is the first non-2-0 of the stream. Oh my god. Okay.
Early burst from Euchre. Both characters having overdrives that build back health, yet they don't want to use it. They want to burst because we got to keep our turn. We got to keeping our turn. Let's work on keeping our toes and not get opened up low.
Right now, this is looking not good for Kaisuke. I'm gonna be honest.
For Euchre right now.
I gotta take a look at that.
Yo, what you looking at, gang? This 6A?
Oh, my fault. Okay.
Can I please get one of these guesses right? Please, guys, for me. My career's on the line.
I know. Backdashing out right there. Jesus. Yeah.
Oh no.
There's a lot of scrambles kind of going on here, but I feel like Euchre, for lack of a better word, is pretty much just, for lack of more creative phrasing, I guess, is succeeding out of, like, the majority of them. That is such a weird hit for 6C to, like, hit that late. Wow.
Oh, yeah, but he converted off of it, no?
Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty good... Oh, no.
Tried to bait the burst, not this time. He's saving it for... Oh, I am stupid.
Yeah, I think Kaisuke was just looking for a burst bait. Oh, okay. Trying to go for the chain extensions here.
I thought I was the Marvel player here.
It's not working out. Are you going to compare...
You guys are having me marveling at these combos.
Very, very funny. Very, very funny.
This is how I cope with my wife taking the kids to me.
I'm sorry, dude.
I
don't know what to tell you. Did the kids like you?
No.
Damn. Can you imagine that? That'd be the worst. The worst part. not even my wife took the kids. It's my wife took the kids and they're fine with that. That'd be damning. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, that'd be ample reason to play BlazBlue. Just give it all
That
up.
would be at a certain point. Do what you gotta do. If you're ready to give it all up, would you rather deal with Marvel 50/50s or BlazBlue? I already know what you're gonna say, but I just want to hear it.
Marvel 50/50s.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, so you just tap the auto pass.
You wanna know why too?
Oh,
what does BlazBlue have? Oh, okay, we're having some technical difficulties. While they get that sorted out, it's you and me, chat. How you guys doing this fine night? You guys glad to see me, your favorite Azro player, on commentary for the first time ever in how many years? What, 3, 4?
The last 11? Time it was what was it?
Technically speaking, the last time it was CEO Taku.
Oh dang!
Oh yeah, that was for a very nasty. I made a guy lose $50 that night.
Oh word!
I don't know the exact money, but he was definitely down negative. Shout out to my boy Zen.
Dang. Oh man, that reminds. Shout out to Taku. That was funny. Yeah, that was a funny time.
Speaking of my boys, we got the best, the god, the speedrunner, both in video games and in real life, bro. The stomp enthusiast, the Sonic enthusiast, Dark Gravity Flame DGF on the track. There he goes. Speed ran his way out of the round. We'll see you next.
Oh man. Okay.
Apparently DGF's game has crashed, but we'll let his fate be decided by his opponent. One JasonRiot.
What does that mean?
I just said JasonRiot to you. Oh my god. We gotta get you hearing aid, dude.
I heard JasonRiot and I just assumed it was something else. I won't lie.
I should have made up a lie just to trick you.
I would have fallen for it. I won't lie.
Oh, you are so adorable.
Don't say that.
But enough about shipping me and Toledo, guys. We're going back to this set. DGF
That's just you. That's literally just you.
Yeah. I'm gonna carry the relationship.
That's just you.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, I hate everything. I hate this. Please save me. Please save me.
Well, you're being saved by a very good upcoming set. DGF known for, my god, is tearing me. Just wow. And JasonRiot, a dominator in the plus R brackets, both in BBB and in the other net play brackets. Just sticking his hand in the BlazBlue. Yeah, he been cooking. Do you know what he was cooking?
I don't know what he was cooking. I'll be honest.
Have to ask Thanos the way DGF getting snapped on right now. Am I right?
Yeah. However, this is Terumi, and we all know, love, and mostly hate the robbery potential available.
The lower itself, the more even the matchup becomes, right? Speaking of even matchup, how are you gonna land that 2D and get 31-12 even?
Ooh, I can't even lie. The burst there makes sense.
Off of 60, you know what? Yeah. But he might be dead. Might be.
Let's see.
That's the active flow?
Exactly. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Right on time.
Yeah, I'm sure the time is the active flow. You are beyond dead.
No, he's alive.
Dude.
Damn. I'm a liar. 3 jars. Remember 3 jars.
Yeah, 3 jars.
Okay. 3 jars. Okay.
But will JasonRiot mess up again?
4D!
You were that confident. Dude, share some of that confidence for me, dude. I'm lonely over here, man. It's cold at night.
Ooh. And one thing that I noticed that DGF does a lot is that I feel like a lot of times opponents kind of don't recognize that you can IB the second hit of Terumi, like 6C, to get a DP out there. So it lets DGF oftentimes RC on the third hit instead.
You know what I've seen from Terumi players? When they're really confident, they just won't RC that 6C.
God. It's that and like 6B, like repressure sequences.
Oh yeah.
2D coming out. And one of the big things that you'll see from DGF is that he's a very patient player in general.
I mean, why not? Have you seen his blocks?
Yeah.
Now, Ravna, unbeknownst to mankind, is currently on death's door.
Yeah, this is literally the meme of like, I love when both players could die from any hit.
Exactly. Speaking of any hit, it's coming in the next 5 seconds.
Well, there's the 5C, but no conversion there. Overhead comes in.
Do it again.
All right, forcing out the counter assault. This is going to be pretty good for Terumi if he manages to find a way in again. But right
That's
now,
space
Jason's been
5B.
spacing him out.
Oh
DP comes
my
out. That's a
God,
big
almost-
risk.
Jason
Oh, and the
Riot fills out the round.
Yeah.
Just barely though.
One of the things that we were talking about, kind of like Carl up backing with JA a few games ago, but I feel like for Terumi, he has a bit of a hard time sort of retreating outside of JD. Now, JD is a good tool, but it's relatively slow compared to other, buttons that you might have to deal with. Like in this matchup, I would say like JA especially, right? Where like if Ragnar's already close to you and he risks it on a dash jump, you might just get clipped for even trying to like up back JD in that like space of time.
It's just the downsides of being a character like Terran. Sometimes
Pretty
you
much.
can't really sugarcoat it. Sometimes the character just sucks.
Sometimes it really does go like that. Good block on the Gauntlet Hades
Hey.
from DGF though.
God, I love me a good Ragna Anna-Air 5A. It's just so. Do it again. Do it
It's
again.
so
Come on.
good. I love it. Yeah, there it
See,
is.
I'm mixing it up. All right.
Yeah.
Spicy life.
Jason Wright definitely smelling blood in the water. Good throw tech triggers DGF's active flow as well.
Oh yeah. This is going to be bloody.
Yeah.
Don't overextend, buddy. You might die.
Looks like Jason Wright's. Oh my God.
Lucky you.
A couple of stray hits here. We'll see if Jason
This
Wright
could be
opts to
the
go for the
start.
burst right there to play the neutral or move on to
misinput.
overdrive. But
Oh, there it is again. Anti-air 5A. Ooh. Mwah.
it's a beautiful anti-air 5A.
Toledo, you're beautiful.
Thank you. So are you.
All right, now. Don't start something you can't finish.
Oh my God. Every time.
Speaking of finishing, that was the end of the first match. How will DGF come back in match number 2? That was a lot closer than most people realize, I mean. So
Yes, for sure.
It can happen this round. Speaking of anything can happen.
Ragnar 5B active
Round
frames.
start Anna or 5B? I have it. I'm lying.
It was round start 5B. It just happened to like anti-air, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so meaty. Good damage here right now, and already DGF is like 1 hit from death depending on the counter hit, honestly.
But then again, so is Jason Wright.
Well, yeah.
Well, he's not.
Terumi with about 50 meter. It's
All
close
right.
to it. RC or no? Okay.
However, will you retort? Oh, heavens!
This is not the wave.
You were 1 hit from death.
All right. Should be about, what, 6K? No. Okay. Did not have to spend the meter on the super. Makes sense. Wants to hold on to it for either the next hit or just on a defensive system mechanic right now. No counter assaults coming in, actually. And Jason Riot's definitely pressing forward, noting DGF's patience with the 6Ds
Watch
right
your
there.
cabeza. Watch your
Yeah, you gotta be
cabeza.
mindful.
That 6B, it catches a lot of people, call it Dragon Ball 6M, the way you get opened up by things that get opened by.
Yeah.
DGF, 1 foot out the door here, straight into losers. However, will Jason Riot close out this match?
Honestly, I feel like he was just gonna kind of keep up the tempo that he's been playing so far. Jason Riot's been playing a relatively patient kind of neutral, just honestly standard Ragnar affair, right? Use your pokes, let your mid screen like range do the talking.
He's about as honest as this game gets, believe it or not.
Basically. All right. Overdrive available for DGF below
This may be
30%.
his last chance.
You're
Jason
gonna see an
Riot
8-second
on
OD.
the cusp of all
No! First throw
Right,
finally
the
connecting.
H2R.
Yeah.
Oh heavens, you died. And that's
This
oh,
is,
there's active.
alright.
You're actually dead.
You're
let's
actually
talk
dead.
about
You're
what they
dead.
should do at the start of round. What in the name
I
of
think they.
CG?
Oh my god, that was a dropped input right there.
So scared.
Red.
Good throw tech. Now, see, DJ's playing it slow. He wants to get as much throw tech back as possible,
Oh.
but instead he's gonna get a sword to the cheek. And Jason Riot is gonna get himself booted 1 step forward into the bracket.
Why did you say booted for it? Because it sounds like he's down. Like he lost. Wow, my brain.
Kicking his ass forward. The same way he kicked Terami into a loser's bracket just now. Come on, buddy, you gotta keep up with the themes.
Pretty much.
That's gonna do it. Next match we have going up, I believe, should be. If I'm reading brackets right. Fun fact, by the way, is Uncle Chaotic does not know how to read a bracket. But I do believe
Okay.
the next set is Sodelic versus Ryukasim.
We'll see who pops in first. That is Ryukasim.
What do you know? I can do everything. I'm fucking God.
You made a single guess.
Guess?
You read. Sorry.
So he says. They got me on commentary with Chaotic's #1 hater.
I am not your #1 hater. I'm really not. You know this already.
Conversations for later. I'll let the jury, and by the jury I mean the audience, decide.
Yes, I know, not the character or the person. I should make that a poll on stream. I'm not gonna make a poll.
Well, who's Chaotic's #1 hater?
Yeah, that's part. I don't like a poll. I don't
your
think
best.
anyone can save you, Tuito.
Ganbare
Sure thing,
Toei-chan.
Vexia Gaming.
Ganbare Toei-chan.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, they're going straight into it. Not even enough time for us to talk about the upcomings of the set. Hakumen versus Carl.
Hakumen versus Carl,
Rare
character
matchup.
that can unblock you versus a character that can make a guess and still win.
Character
Can
who
Carl
unblocked.
get Hakumen Overdrive to come out early or force a burst out? Is kind of the big question here.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Should learn that on guitar or something. I think it's cool.
Anyway.
Yeah.
A character
Ooh,
who
nice
unblocks
IB right there.
versus a character who doesn't block.
Speaking of which,
there you go. Now you guys got me feeling smart.
2D connected and 5D connected. Yeah, so we're probably gonna. Yeah.
Now notice how 6D throws Carl away. Those who play CT know exactly why it does that in this game.
Tell me, actually, I don't have context for that.
Oh, it is one of the funniest and the most one of the oldest BlazBlue videos imaginable. So back in the day, Hakumen 6D used to always restand into the spin, right?
God,
And
what?
as you can see, it's activated by Ada as well, right? So there's a video just called 6D. Carl does Ada's dual bio super, whatever it's called, right?
Man, it's like Rhapsody of Memories, I think.
Yeah, something. And Hakumen 6D's it. And for some reason, 6D'ing Ada catches Carl too, no matter how far he is. So Hakumen 6D's Ada repeatedly, and Carl's stuck in a loop, and he can't escape because counters are unversatile. So he 6Ds until he gets 100 meters, and then for some reason, Akumetsu is also activated by Ada. So in one of the only instances Hakumen could ever do this, he combos into his ass. Now you know why that 6D launches back.
That's
For that specific reason.
that's bonkers.
Do I got any BlazBlue bets in the chat who remember that video?
I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, 2-1 for A there. That's a weird option.
Speaking of veterans, Hakumen's got Carl looking like one the way he took off his legs. Jesus Christ. Now these JDs are really pushing Yuki to the limit. By limit, I mean gosh, he's getting far with these. Sodelic gets to confirm, and the Oki. We are experiencing technical difficulties, but it's okay. I'll commentate on my own if I got it. Good throw attack from Sodelic. Back to neutral. Ryukasim poking around with 4D, but gets anti-aired by Ada really hard. And gets hit by the projectile for the kill. That's gonna do it. First game goes to Sodelic.
Okay,
Now that was a
do I
really
sound
close match,
legible?
all things considered. So both players can honestly kind of play the same, with just a teensy bit of adjustments here and there on Ryukasim's end. See if we can get another match and secure the 1-1. Let's see how round start plays out though, ladies and gentlemen. Up back on both ends, alright. And Sodelic gets the first hit. Good throw tech from both. Ryukasim still alive on defense. Catches the back, that's with the meaty 6A, that's really good.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I don't know what just happened. Okay, we're back. I'm legible, probably. Crap. Okay. Back to Carl and Hakumen.
Uses the Agiso to barely escape that projectile. Double overhead into the triple low. Or double, who knows? I'm dumb, I can't count.
Hold on a second.
the left right. No one blocks that, no matter how cool you think you are. Now, what's
Pretty
the
much,
corner?
yeah. 6D, but nothing really resulting from it. Just a sandwich situation, in fact. OD into 6D again. Honestly, at this rate, I'm surprised that Sodelic hasn't opted to use 3D a little bit more in order to kind of trip up Ryukasim.
Yeah, and bait the 6D.
Yeah. Because in that case, like, he can opt for like late air dash if he still wants to go for an overhead. Because at the moment right now, the way this is working out for Euchre, most of Ada's doll normals are mids, so the 60 gets the proc, and then he involves.
It's a free reversal. For 0 risk.
So he's got to be mindful of that. Meanwhile, if he uses Ada's 3D, then it's a lot better of a situation because you could force an overhead, which 2D will not block.
Exactly.
But
thereby keeping Hoffman guessing. Speaking of
pretty
guessing,
much.
Guessing correctly on that front, buddy. And that 4D, I believe.
Yeah, very good 63D. Okay.
Have you guys thrown out Nagi before?
Oh, there again. There's the 60.
Getting him so far.
I'm just wondering, maybe another thing Sodelic could probably do is, most of the time Carl goes for a 2D Oki off of like the majority of his knockdowns. If he were to delay it and go for empty jump 2B, that would also work. God, good God, that 5C.
We're playing Street Fighter. Oh my God.
Yeah, we are trying to play some footsies. Oh my God. Right now, Ada's getting beat up in the process, though.
This is some pristine neutral, ladies and gentlemen. Pristine. Do I know what that word means? Hell
yeah,
no.
You do. Tsubaki for the extension, but not quite there, however.
This be out of the Vivace.
Yeah. Dropping the 6B. I think dare I say a Hakumen classic.
Now we are 1-1. Our second game 3 of the night. That's crazy to say. Every set so far has been 2-0. Domination tonight. Wow.
Well, it was the one before. Remember that was 2-1.
You're trying to get me off the mic fast, aren't you?
No, not at all, actually. I like talking to you.
Back to BlazBlue before I start.
The shippers are excited. Let's put it that way.
It's me.
Backing up right there. Oh, so many active frames.
What the heck is going on here?
That was weird. Ada extended the hit stop of it basically, and I guess 5A disjointed just properly for it to connect.
Now Ryukasim's getting a lot of really straight hits, not converting. Doesn't matter because he still goes far. Speaking of converting, it's a back throw into overdrive.
Carl, ooh, that was pretty janky. Now, looks like he wanted.
That could have been a pretty good decision if you didn't burn all your resources right off the bat. Now this is a mistake.
Yeah. I think a couple of input errors from Sodelic right there. I don't think they wanted 623D alongside Vivace there. But again, another 6D, and we've been kind of harping on it a bit, but it's legit been like how Ryukasim has gotten out of so many otherwise dangerous defensive situations from Sodelic.
Give that success ratio to me, man. You just make my life a little better.
You're pretty successful on your defensive options.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's see. Gonna go for 2 fray, standard Oki. Oh, okay.
Another one.
A little cheeky there.
Low. Now these JDs. We talk about 6D a lot, but Hakumen JD on Ryukasim, equally as deadly.
Yeah, he's definitely a big fan of that, I would say. So that's up there, but again...
6D again.
Yeah. Needs to find either lows, overheads, or someone pointed in that chat, Con Anima. I know that's a hit grab, so I'm not too sure how that would interact with it necessarily. It's all...
I hate Carl. Oh, you're dead. No, you're alive.
Jesus Christ. Oh, just barely fuzzy jumped out of the throw.
Get away from the giant man in the white suit.
God.
Anything can happen. Sodelic on his last legs. Hakumen.
Yeah.
2 bars a meter, and a dream, and a fatal counter.
Yeah. Sodelic trying to play a bit more evasively, but the main problem that I think he's facing right now is that it's difficult for him to move the doll alongside Carl in order to place himself well. And another JD from Ryukasim.
That JD was nowhere near Carl, by the way.
That was like on the other side. I'm pretty sure that crossed
Albuquerque when he did that JD. You kidding me? I saw that JD from right outside my window.
Yeah, that's that's a check your mailbox moment.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be a 2-1 in Ryukasim's favor.
Yeah, for sure. And I believe
that 2-1s. We are now back tuned in with our other 2-1 victor, Euchre, going up against JasonRiot. So, you know, Euchre once again back in the Nightmare Fiction matchup.
Yeah, having to deal with yet another Ragna player. For BBB, this is relatively low amount of Ragnas. This is just 2. God. Sorry, I'm just immediately thinking of kind of back in the day when we would have at least like 3, like on the regular, or like 3 to 4. That was the time.
Yeah, there was like 5 to 6 of the same character in your brackets.
Yeah.
5 Ragnas, 10 Susanos, 45 soul bad guys, and a 0 May Cry.
What? No. Stop shilling characters you think are cool.
All right then. I was gonna talk about Bullet next, but if you insist.
You don't like Bullet, don't lie to me. Don't even try to BS me with that. Don't even start with me.
What are you talking about? I love Bullet.
You just called her the worst girl like 20 minutes ago.
Do you have evidence of me doing that?
Yes, there's a literal Twitch stream.
Where? I don't think we were streaming today.
At twitch.tv/BostonBlueBeat. That's the stream.
And that's where you guys should go for high-level BlazBlue whenever you guys are thirsty for it.
I hate that you use that as a segue a lot.
Because it worked.
Yeah, it did. Jesus Christ. But yeah, let's see. What else do we actually have next up in this bracket? Somewhat speaking of which, yeah, we got Badlime and Rushia in losers. We got DGF versus Kaisuke in losers as well. Determining if we will have 1 or 2 Ragnas in the losers bracket so far.
Yeah, Ryukasim sitting pretty in it looks like winners finals.
Yeah. Kind of chilling out at the moment there.
Oh yeah, he's been tearing up a storm over here. Yeesh. Hakuman, a potential champion for the night?
Oh yeah, there's a non-zero chance of that, I would say. Ryukasim doing pretty well. Oh my gosh. Look at the excitement Euchre has. Beautiful. Everybody clap.
Absolutely excited. Oh yeah. Speaking of excited, I'm excited to see JasonRiot join the crew.
Yeah, same. Pull up. Don't forget. But yeah, so this will be another Hazama versus Ragna matchup, as we kind of mentioned earlier.
It's a pretty fun.
I'm curious to see how this will go.
Because the last time, oh yeah.
At least in terms of these two playing, or this matchup?
The previous matchup compared to now. JasonRiot being definitely a bit more of an offensive Ragna compared to Kaisuke is, in my opinion. Definitely much of a slower, more by the books Ragna. And Euchre was able to kind of catch wind of that really quickly and dominate him, despite it being 3-1, 2-1 rather. Either which way, I want to see if Euchre can, change his tempo against JasonRiot's Ragna, quickly before it's too late. Because my gosh, that Ragna, he comes at you real hard.
Yeah, I think that's one of the. It's one of those things that can be very annoying to deal with sometimes when you're in the middle of a bracket when you come across multiple people playing the same character.
Right.
For me personally, it's very easy for me to assume my current opponent has my previous opponent's habits. And when that is very much so not the case, you can get blown up for that. This is the TLDR there, honestly.
Okay, so we have different mentalities for that. I like that.
Obviously, on the other side of it's kind of like, oh, I literally just did this. Like, I'm used to these tools. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's advice from your Uncle Chaotic, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's better than you until you knock them down.
The good old chip on your shoulder permanently until proven otherwise.
Exactly.
I don't disagree with that. I think that makes sense. Sorry, Euchre got auto-modded. I'm not gonna make a decision on that for a few more minutes. I find that funny. Okay, it looks like, I believe this is JasonRiot. I keep forgetting.
We finally got our opponent in the fray. 2 warriors have entered the ring. This will fly at this location.
Are you trying to workshop title? Okay, that's where it is.
This is going to be a match to remember.
What's the other one?
I'm mixing multiple games into this, dude.
I know you are. I caught the Marvel one. What else is it? Heaven or Hell, Let's Rock. Can't Escape from Crossing Fate.
I had some Alpha 3 in that one. I had some Alpha 3 in that one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I do not pay enough attention to Alpha. I'm not gonna lie.
Alpha 3, I forgot the full one, but it always ended like go for growth or triumph or die.
Go for broke is sick. Like that, I love.
Like, yeah.
Oh god, sideswap and do the JB right there.
Wow, Euchre already off to a great immaculate start.
Yeah, he's looking pretty right now.
That may have said 2.6K, but that was a whole lot more.
Yeah,
Even more
this
so
is. Oh god, yeah. 10K health character.
awareness.
That's kind of one of the big dynamics in terms of Ragnar's health pool that he has to play around. Raw 2-1-4 B hitting. That he has to play around. While the lifesteal is insanely useful for giving him sustainability, up against explosive opponents, or if he does not have any momentum, he ends up exploding very quickly.
Exactly, and then you got to start playing into effect of how good bursts are, whether in active flow, going to the next round, etc., etc.
Yeah,
Sometimes
so you have to be very
really
mindful.
Grateful, I have a really simple character.
Yeah, definitely a very good kind of like beginner character where there's still a lot of depth to play around if you really get into the weeds of it, but simple tools that are pretty easy to get into. I feel like I just looked at a developer backyard and just repeated like 5 like phrases from Daisuke. But
Yeah, I have no idea what into the weeds of it means, but we're not gonna
getting deep into the character.
Focus on Jason. We gotta get deep. JasonRiot's getting deep into that anti-air. Good reaction from Euchre.
Yeah, he's really on point with the 2 Cs. It's kind of nuts, I'll be honest. Oh, that's an accidental reset right there. That was definitely a drop.
Early burst from Euchre. Wow, you want to keep him momentum, buddy, huh?
Yeah. Whoa, and forcing the burst out of JasonRiot as well.
And then gets the convert for the kill. See, me personally, if I was Euchre, I would have did 5A into a full Blackhawk stinger.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Some high level commentary here coming to you guys.
No, I can empathize with this. Don't worry about it, bro. All right, let's see what we got coming up here next. I think the big thing that's been arguably damning.
Turning. You ain't from Michigan if you ain't done this before.
What was the? Oh my god, I forgot about that video. Oh, I forget. Damn it. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head.
We'll find it, buddy.
Hopefully.
Okay. JasonRiot taking a slow on defense. And then gets the air confirm. Now you're in the corner. You got some help there. Let's see the offense.
As they say, this is how it starts. Counter a 2B.
You know, I'm noticing both players don't use a lot of barrier. I'm not sure if they've noticed it, but I feel like a crush shaker from either side can go a long way.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think the other thing though is that there's a lot of aspects in which they're kind of getting. Literally, I feel like there's about like 4K health total. That's just from like small scraps. Yeah. And I think that's also been like super big at the moment.
Bit of playful nibbles here and there, right?
Oh my, don't say it like that.
Well, it's true.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, your drive does look like it's biting you, I guess, so we'll leave it at that.
Oh, speaking of bites.
Yeah, Euchre feels really prepared for that convert. That's like the second time he's gotten hit off that. Alright, yeah, there it is.
I want to sound funny. I would have air.
Why?
Because I'm a personal backman.
Yeah, that's definitely a BFA invitation if I've seen one.
Now JasonRiot just looks confused here. Ouch.
Yeah, it feels like he's kind of lost at the moment in terms of how to make his approaches.
And Euchre is definitely guiding him to the depths of hell, as it were.
Yeah. Alright, Gauntlet Hades connects this time. This is going to be a bit of lifesteal for Jason.
A very unique mix-up from Rodman. You know, you don't see that too often.
Oh my god. Hold on a
Euchre
second.
makes it out.
Yeah, just a quick super jump chain.
Has resumed. Thinking he could bait a burst or drop combo? Who knows?
Oh, okay.
JC. Promise you, either side gets hit, they're gonna burst next.
Yeah, this is most likely.
I'll bet you all the money in your wallet.
All right, that's like $25.
I'm rich.
That's rich.
Look, man. You come from the trenches, anything is rich.
That is so true.
Speaking of rich, Euchre is up on resources. My resources.
No, why did? Oh
and
my
baits the
goodness.
burst. Then again, it was a checkmate situation, JasonRiot. Don't feel too bad. You either had to or you were dead. So
Yeah.
we don't count that one.
Because I watched. I was watching Euchre back off. I was like, yeah, he's got the life lead. You're literally Hazama. Like, you just throw a chain every now and then, recover a stock, throw a chain. Just zips on in anyway, and then gets the hit. Damn.
It is what it is. I would have liked to see more OD usage from JasonRiot. Rama's overdrive goes poof. I mean the life regen on that.
The life regen is great. The damage is fantastic.
Exactly.
Like, there's a lot of good things about it. I'm honestly surprised I also haven't seen an overdrive from Euchre at this point. I've seen him opt for it a bit more often these days. In general, in like brackets. Like, if I had to rate Hazama OD usage purely on the number of times they opt for OD instead of burst, it would probably be like Fazama, Heroes, Orange, Euchre, I think, of those like 4.
Don't forget
something
Goku.
around that. Oh, and Goku. Well, he's like 5th. He doesn't OD that much.
No, Goku's number 1.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. Of those, I would say Euchre typically bursts the most and uses overdrive the least. I am very surprised by this.
New 13 versus Tsubaki Yayoi. The last time I saw this matchup was at CEO Taku again. I don't know.
This was New 13.
Elon versus Badlime himself.
Oh, pretty smoked Elon too, right?
No, yeah. Now, will Rushia suffer the same fate? Let's find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I'll start the whatever that move is called again. Tsubaki has really weird move names. They're all in Latin.
They're all like biblical or like they're all in Latin. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not going out of my way to learn a dead language. I'm gonna name Tsubaki's moves for you guys. All right?
Don't.
First off, though, fabulous combo from New 13. You got it, girl. I love you.
Oh, I forgot.
What? It's a cool combo.
I've heard you're biased towards this character.
I'm biased towards some good BlazBlue. There you go. Upwards axe. Downwards swan. Oh, yeah.
These just sound like yoga poses.
Look, I got to think on the fly. Custom coming to try.
What?
We talking about Tsubaki and yoga poses? That's a BlazBlue.
I hate everything you stand for.
Good juggle combo, and now you're at a screen advantage. Tsubaki can't really do much besides run the fuck forward. I'm sorry.
And then you forgot that Tsubaki has fighter jets behind him.
Tonga's hammer back in the downward swan.
That girl is using Nos from like Fast and the Furious constantly.
Serious? Jesus, ain't that illegal where she's from?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
First round,
got fight.
Rushia, New 13.
Yeah.
However, will Badline recover? Why is she so fast?
I have no idea.
Oh! Good block on the reset. That's what I like to see. Tried to catch her in the air, but unfortunately, bad read. Early burst from Rushia. Now, New 13 is kind of forced to burst. Early got kind of fucking suck.
Yeah. Your overdrive isn't ideal. God, that hit that. Overdrive isn't ideal. You have very low health. You're designed strictly as a zoner. You're kind of just forced to
use it. Yeah.
Yeah. Early bursts and early counter assaults are kind of the expected thing against the New 13 players. And you'll see that kind of dynamic show up more and more with
Here
time.
comes bananas.
Bait? Yeah, there's the bait on the counter assault there.
Triple overhead on the jumping. Can't block them all, buddy.
It is what it is. Tsubaki JC, what a war crime. What a war crime.
And it's a top, no less.
Oh my god, what a clash. Backdash right there. No command normal follow from that.
Naturally against the offensive charge. What a challenge.
Oh, but the drop.
A very lucky drop for a Badlime. Here comes Air Orb into Downward Swan. Catches the roll, he catches the burst. Unfortunately not.
Luckily enough, though, the burst ended up being on the other side, so New 13 unable to burst Tsubaki into the corner. However,
real lucky.
Yeah. 3k damage again. You're not going to really see New 13 cap out very high. It's more of a death of 1,000 cuts.
Damage. Exactly. Versus Tsubaki, on the other hand, who is death by 2 hammers.
Yeah, basically. That girl clubs you.
He's going out Tsubaki. Gets the burst. Very good.
All right, over 50 meter for both characters right now. Badlime now out of stocks as well. This should be death, actually. Let's cut that short entirely. Okay.
Ouch.
I genuinely thought for a second that wasn't going to hit.
I thought I was going to whiff too. I thought you was too far away. I was talking about luck, but Badlime seems to have run out. Rushia taking the first game. Now, what are your thoughts about that first game to you?
I think it was pretty solid. I think Badlime should wait a lot longer. I think people kind of forget sometimes that New 13 really cannot force her game plan very well against the majority of the cast. You got to remember that drives aren't really going to chip. 236D chip isn't really that significant. So if you have a health lead, you really can't just kind of dash block, super jump block at her a lot.
Yeah,
and then just eventually get there.
You should really have a win condition in CF2.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you know, Tsubaki with natural good dash speed also like poses a whole other like realm of risks just based on her ground speed alone, on top of her air dashes, right?
Exactly. She kind of just throws herself at you safely, violently.
Yeah. So you don't necessarily have to, as they say, do the most. Right now, though, Badlime not even like honestly doing that much, just getting clipped by the low and the overhead right there, taking a bit of damage afterwards as a result. But again, Tsubaki can even this out very quickly.
You just need one good hit, not
Ooh, yeah. Getting her thrown and not really quite looking like it right there.
It's looking bad for Badlime. Last chance. Wow. You know, he actually caught L1 with the same exact thing. That's all.
That's funny.
BlazBlue players love their throws. What can I say?
Yeah, there's a counter assault, immediate 2D, yeah.
But very, very good leading in the air. They also capture the roll.
Oh man, JC just barely clipping.
That was not a good place to use Gates and tackle on.
Yeah, as we said before, fighter jet air dash. Don't forget that Tsubaki is finding. That lead to her getting put in the corner?
What the fuck?
What?
What?
The heck?
I want their address right now.
That makes sense though, kind of. Oh my god.
A very fortunate overdrive. This is gonna result in a lot of damage and a lot of stops. 2.5. Get the burst. Air dash is out.
Oh.
Clash.
We've seen a lot of clashes today off of like pretty straight normals.
And
right now,
yeah.
You gotta remember, at this point, if you're Badlime, you're just chilling. You gotta watch new, block a couple of high lows, like, alright,
Who's on the street and you're 6'4"?
Yeah.
I said you're 6'4", not who's on the street and take 6'4". Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Ooh, trying to... Okay.
Oh. Bad wheel position. Good burst.
And, yeah. And again, that life lead, all you really have to do is threaten new here and there.
No, don't Astral, please.
It's pretty easy for Tsubaki to control it, too.
Apologize. I asked for one thing tonight. One thing. And you blew it.
You asked last second.
He could have still complied.
Would he have killed?
Yeah. 100 meter and that much.
That was a trick question. I didn't know if you were gonna think.
Oh, you caught me red-handed.
You caught me red-handed.
Not smooth.
What?
What?
Character switch? Which character is Rushia gonna pick?
Izanami. Okay.
We are jumping the tier lists.
Well, like I said, master of all, or jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Master of all is a completely different conversation.
Yeah.
But Izanami, wow. I honestly wasn't expecting to see this character tonight, nor this matchup.
Yeah, I know they have the character, but again, we'll kind of see how this plays out.
Tsubaki is theoretically really good at escaping her.
Yeah.
And now
already, Rushia putting them. Yeah, Rushia's already put them into danger state, like off rip for this game.
This is a very bad situation to be in.
Yeah. And Rushia opting for the slide right there before the bits in charge, so can't really make themselves safe on that and start their pressure.
Good challenge.
We match 2B.
That is. You gotta challenge those stops.
Yeah. 2B, one of the best low profiles in the game, flat out, if not the best.
Oh yeah. What doesn't that normal do?
Taxes.
Lie.
Check your IRS report.
That normal itself was in a completely different tax bracket. You know this.
It was. I love the fact that this is the nerf version of that normal. That's what kills me every time.
CF1 Izanami 2B, perish of thought. Speaking of perishing, Tsubaki has just
died.
Now keep in mind, the score is currently 1-1, so Rushia is on set point as we speak.
Yeah, Badlime's got to pull something off. They had really great neutral in the beginning of the round, but it felt like it kind of just crumbled apart. It wasn't even necessarily like Izanami mixes you to death. which, you know, a lot of Izanami rounds can go that way.
Yeah, she gets that hit, and it's kind of just, well, lost his entire battle.
Yeah. And right there with the counter, I think that's kind of indicative of a lot of how Badlime might want to start this off. Exactly. A lot of Izanamis will mash at first if they think that they can start their turn, partially because the win condition is that strong.
Right.
So if you can... Oh, yeah. This is fine, honestly, off of reversal super. You're in the corner, but frame advantage ain't that crazy.
And here comes Ribcage. You better run away. You're about to get thrown. Ooh,
DP see to escape.
DP there. That was so smart.
And it has multiple hits, if I remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, so it's just straight through Ribcage.
Yeah.
It's the fortunate trade. Now both players at that point.
Overdrives are about equal as well. Round start Ribcage.
It's a round start Ribcage. Oh yeah.
Overhead connects.
Did you know Ribcage Explode is fully invulnerable?
Yes, actually, I did know that. And we both remember the man that made this game.
Yeah. D Hammer smacks you right on the cabeza.
Oh my! And look at that DDP to shred the barrier
but
gauge.
You have no burst to set advantage. Even out the barrier is coming back and it's coming back fast.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the big things about Izanami as a character. While she does end up spending a lot of resources, she gets them back really like easily, just by playing the game, basically.
And her combos last so long that danger time only really feels like a few seconds.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
That's a statement. Badlime is angry, and these bananas are gonna decide the fate of the world.
Scaling right there. What happens afterwards? 2B whiffs.
Oh, I would have bursted there. You got me.
Oh my god. Oh, no counter from Rushia.
Overhead. You don't have the resources to burst, and that's gonna be it for that. That was like 20 overheads in a row.
That was so close.
Can we get a replay on that? Can we get a replay? Because I counted at least 15.
That was, I mean, total from JC interactions. Who knows?
That was like that last situation right then and there was at minimum 32 overheads.
Are you just going up like near powers of 2?
What are you talking about?
You just said 15 and then went up to 32.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I was simply talking about Badlime hitting Rushia with those 17 overheads in a row.
Alright, this is the different number every time. Okay, I understand this.
Either which way, Badlime kicks Rushia out the bracket. Surviving in losers. Is this the loser's run?
Who knows? We'll have to see how it goes. We've got a lot of people on the other side of the losers bracket that are looking pretty good, I would say, in general.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, we've got our set here coming up, TGF versus Kaisuke.
Once again, another Nightmare Fiction set. Well, not really Nightmare Fiction because it's tearing me, but I mean, if you believe.
If you believe.
I love this intro. They're so cool.
God, I love them.
I want to do that in real life with someone one day.
With Jiv?
Probably with Jiv. I was gonna say you, but I wouldn't.
I don't think we have that kind of energy.
No, you're gonna like come out as like Ragnar, and I'm gonna plot you.
Sure.
Speaking of guns, shooting for the moon will wake up DP. Kaisuke draws first blood.
ID and just blocking. Okay.
The DGF classic. Now I want to see how DGF plays around Kaisuke's DPs. Going off the set with Euchre, he's really relying on them. He's not afraid to let them rock. Speaking of rocks, though, it looks like DGF's got bashed over the head with one of the way this round ended in 33 seconds.
Yeah, that was pretty fast, all things considered. Let's see what DGF's got for this next. Again, we're still early in the bracket. This ain't no 3 out of 5, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Alright, here we go. Jeremy draws first blood this time, and it's to the corner of Ragnar. A place we don't want to be.
Stomp the yard, take him to the corner.
But here comes a lot of damage that only DGF knows how to pull off. Good 6A and good throw tech too.
Oh, TRM.
You hate to see this kind of thing happen.
Yeah. You're gonna see that a lot more kind of as this bracket moves along. We're kind of at the point where I feel like we're gonna see some more of that like high level defensive play
Everyone showing layer 1. Speaking of layer 1, I don't know how to make a joke out of this.
It's Terumi 101 right now, I'll be honest.
Hey, that's a good one, Toledo. Yeah, I'm gonna patent that under my name. But you're alive.
That's fair. Just barely. Oh my god.
Oh. And then the command grab afterwards?
That's so funny. You did the slow walk up 2B. That was pretty goofy. I'm gonna lie.
This guy plays Sonic. That all adds up.
I guess so. Oh.
MP jump low. You know, those are the worst kind of lows to get hit by, because you could have done something too. And you're kind of just sitting there looking down like, man, it's that and delayed double jump overhead. I hate getting hit by that. That happens. I want to turn to the guy next to me and punch him in the neck.
I was gonna say the same thing. Wow. Well, I was gonna say punch in the face, but you know what I mean.
You gotta specify somewhere like people aren't ready for it. You have to say face.
Rib?
Yeah, you're getting better.
Okay,
I would have said temple, but rib works too.
Temple, I feel like, is expected.
Speaking of temple, DGF is currently blocking the overheads aimed directly for that.
Yeah, and right now, wants to go into overdrive in order to close this out real quick. Not a lot of paration to this confirm. I mean, it's an overdrive super by Terumi, so
yeah,
you're dead.
More than likely, you're gonna die. Now stomp on him. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the protagonist getting beat up. Give him to me.
All right. One game up so far for DGF. Gonna have to see how this plays out.
DGF looked incredibly clean that first game.
Yeah.
Kaisuke
I wanted
to do a whole lot to try and keep up.
Right now, we were just playing neutral.
Pussies. Don't run at me, bro. I have a Beyblade on screen. Let her rip.
Not able to convert off of that and just kind of lets it rock. Already ragging it down like
the horizontal space.
Yeah.
And if you notice, Kaisuke got hit by a lot of drive specifically, so he built next to no meter during those exchanges.
Yeah. I mean, the difference is, well, palpable right now. Look at that.
Speaking of palpable, you're gonna taste the corner, buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty big. A lot of meter to play with. Active flow available for DGF as well. Might not even get an overdrive if he gets a hit early enough.
More than likely not. Or maybe now.
Kind of say, yeah, okay.
Probably one of the overdrive there. Oh no.
Speaking of which, there it is.
Punish. Don't end it with, okay, thank God. I was praying to God he wasn't gonna end it with US.
I honestly thought it was going to be a combo on the Stomp Super, but DGF just kind of closes it out pretty quickly. Oh, nice air. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of the thing you've been mentioning with DGF mostly hitting with drive normals. Yeah, the amount of meter that he's been able to play with is very indicative of that.
This is the amount of meter Kaisuke can't play with. Oh, almost gets with the okie doke.
And Ragnar, at a certain point, really...
you just died.
My goodness.
No. Here comes
I think something here gives him a bunch of meter. Oh, the super came out, but the
and then he throws it on your neck.
Yikes.
Leave Ragnar alone. Oh my God, kids, look away.
Look at him, stomping his left thigh. Jesus Christ.
Left thigh?
Yeah, he stomped his leg.
That was at least his shoulder.
That was his leg. Did you see where his foot went? That was his leg.
We're gonna need you to go back and check the tape. Was that his leg or was that his shoulder? That'll be the first poll for the night. Ragnar's leg or Ragnar's shoulder.
Hold on, let me make a poll. 1 second here.
You guys better vote shoulder, just because you like me more than Toledo.
Please vote leg for the sake of my sanity.
Everyone loves Uncle Chow, right?
Uncle Chow. You looking like an uncle of some type right now, yeah.
Well, that's what's mean. You know what, Toledo?
What?
You know what kind of pull I have on Twitter, buddy?
What kind of poll do you have on Twitter, bro?
You will be visited at BostonBlueBeats monthly, which you guys should attend if you're in the area and looking for some high-level play of your favorite anime fighter.
Jesus Christ. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep getting away with this. This is terrible.
No one's stopped me yet.
For some reason. Hold on. Let me run the prediction. This isn't really much of a poll, but I'll put it here. Name the prediction. Where did Terumi stomp? We're gonna put in Ragna's leg versus Ragna's shoulder. However much, whoever bets the most on one side basically wins. I'll run this for a minute, okay? Yeah. All right, go crazy. If you vote with the most money out, you win the most money. Use channel points so you can get, you know, the whole, what is it? The Toledo purple throw. It's pretty good. I like that emote a lot, actually. Let me undo this. Wow, Jesus Christ. Anyway. Good hit right now from Badlime here. There's some weird drops today, I feel like, in general. Kind of like that, like, odd drop right there with the dive sequence going in over here. A couple of charge cancels right there. Wants to maintain plus frames as well as just building up a couple of stocks passively. That's nearly a really sick counter confirm right there. Not going to quite work out well, but that's a-okay. 5BB whiffs, but so does the Blood Scythe, so nothing really crazy going on here. Ooh, really good air-to-air from Badlime as well. It feels like he has a pretty good bead on when JasonRiot is trying to rise up with a normal or just like a certain special move. I disagree with that burst right there, though, from JasonRiot. If you're going to spend the resource there, you may as well just click Overdrive. The potential reward off of it is massive. It's either that or you go
is up both the round and the burst.
Yeah, speaking of which, there's the classic. It's been a while since I've seen Badlime pop Overdrive in round start.
But it has not been long since I've last seen Badlime crack someone's skull with a hand.
Yeah, seriously.
There goes the very brave Wake Up DP. And the very brave overhead. Will Badlime retort in kind? Let's find out.
And we'll have to see. Plenty meter to work with. Yeah, and
instant blocking too to get the gap open.
Yeah. The other thing about the instant blocks is that they also made it possible for Badlime to RC that DP.
Too. Very, very good awareness on meter.
Yeah. Alright, looking good so far. Active flow as well. I mean, this might just be curtains right now for the round.
Yeah.
Oh, this is...
Oh, you're beyond dead. Bananas. Bananas.
Yeah, Tsubaki doesn't have enough stocks to kill off of the that sequence there.
It can't block a command grab, unfortunately. Trust me, I've tried.
Yeah. But yeah, for that sequence, I think Tsubaki would have to, like... I don't think she can do double C super.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, because it's normally super... D charging star.
Is dead.
Yeah.
Imagine your younger brother brings home a girl, right? You're happy for him, right? He's finally moving on up in the world, getting some company, someone, you know, who can really give that to him. And then she wants you dead.
Yeah. Tsubaki is like... Oh, you hate him? Bet. I hate him too. What?
I didn't do nothing to you, besides this EA, but like, Jesus Christ. You know what? You know what it is? It's the red hair.
I like the reach up right there. That was sick.
I do too, yeah. Showing signs of some plus R routes.
Mayhaps. 5C whiffs, but I guess
the... Not as cool as plus R. Here comes the... You're back in the corner. Wow.
And another IB into DP right there.
Guess the air confirmed. JasonRiot up around. Not up a game.
Looking good so far here. A couple of 5Bs just testing out the waters right there. This looks like
playing it slow and running back.
Anti-air 2A. Looking like Jin Kisaragi.
That's a real self-esteem killer.
The 2A?
Yeah, whenever 2A anti-airs like that.
Yeah, I'd feel worse.
That happens, I'm kind of just like, why, man? No, I don't.
What did I do wrong?
Yeah, like, at what point did I take a wrong turn in life to lead in this?
I thought the GPS said to take a left.
Exactly. Tried to go for the command grab, but unfortunately, our purple gives him much more frame advantage to check out.
Yeah, it looks like they misjudged on the amount of block stun that JasonRiot was in.
Good
okay, 2 CCs.
Downward swan.
This is not gonna take.
Air orb, downward swan. Backdash, looking to catch the roll. There it is.
Oh my god, trying to jump up. Maybe to kind of lock down JasonRiot from like maybe a Blood Scythe attempt or like a jump forward JA, but not really working out.
There's Ball of Life.
That's a hero burst if I've ever seen one, I won't lie.
Ball of Life. Oh, the double low. Expecting an overhead, mayhaps?
Possibly. I mean, that's kind of one of the annoying things about Tsubaki, right? Is that She has so many ways to stagger you, and she has so many lows. Fuzzy jumping is a pain in the ass.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this is not looking good here. The damage is going to be good. Stock gain's not too crazy, but that's nearly 4K round start. Command grab.
Building 2 stocks for some ungodly reason. Why does she have it? I don't know.
No, the command grab doesn't deal a lot of damage.
All of life. Hammer of justice.
Oh my god. Okay, we're doing it like this now?
Ball of life. She is running at him.
You're going to make me start saying this too, and I'm going to regret it the day afterwards.
Oh, 5B trade. But JasonRiot's on his left. Oh no! Shield of Infinity!
I'm not saying all that. Shield of Infinity? Are we ignoring what?
What?
Shield of Infinity.
What? What?
Why that?
Is that trade? I couldn't think of anything at the moment.
Why did I just say Charging Star?
That one's trademark.
I mean, is it?
By Uncle Sam.
Is okay. That took a second to register, I'll be honest.
Well, that's gonna do it for JasonRiot. A very good showing, despite it all. You know, very solid Ragna. You have to check out his sole bad guy in the BostonBlueBeat Online Guilty Gear brackets. And while you're at it, be sure to sign up too.
Yep.
Go ahead
and tell them
what day that is.
For December. Let me double check. I don't remember it off the top of my head at the moment. We'll get that to you in a moment when that's ready. What I do know is that the offline monthly is this Saturday, so definitely pull up if you want to enjoy yourselves there. Very good vibes in general, I would say. Pretty chill environment. It's going to be the last monthly of the year.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This one's for all the bragging rights. Maybe I'll win.
Are you going to appear in Boston?
You know how much that costs?
A lot.
Yeah. I don't got that kind of money.
How fun
or do I? Ooh! BostonBlueBeat funds chaotic games. The chaotic game BostonBlueBeat Kumite offline.
No, that's just Tuito funding.
I like what I hear. What do you guys think? Chaotic games versus BlazBlue's community funded by BostonBlueBeat. Huh?
I would love to see you out in Boston. I'd love to see Jiv in Boston at some point. If we can't get into a major.
Can't see us both in Boston at the same time. Sparks will fly.
I've never seen you and Jiv at the same time, so you might just be the first person. You might be the same person.
Oh, we're not. We have nothing in common.
That's a lie. You know it.
Sure about that, buddy?
Why did you say it like that?
You want to tell them what we have in common?
What do you have in common with them, bro?
I asked you.
I want to know, since you want to say this so much.
I didn't say anything.
You said it.
I'll tell you who's talking right now. The announcer as it kicks off this set. BGF versus Sodelic.
That doesn't even make sense as a segue.
I am running out of things to say, Toledo.
I can tell. Damn it.
But I'm keeping it lively.
You are, and I appreciate that.
BGF being the first person not to get hit by that form of Oki all night.
Yeah.
But Jesus. That left, right.
Yeah, he is. That was like 3 left rights in a row. Whoa, okay.
Get the hell back down.
Sit down, child.
A very oh no.
I don't know why he still uses that super. I will. I'm not gonna go on the soapbox of it, but that super doesn't really do anything most of the time. I'm not gonna lie.
It's one of those, if they're not looking for it, it can work, but a seasoned vet is gonna be looking for it.
It's like kind of, but Carl has so many ways to spend meter.
Exactly.
That is super beneficial. Like, Carl with 25 meter nukes you simply because a confirm and a crush trigger is so good for meter doll meter management and damage. Like, it's just that, like, amazing. Like, 2 usages of crush trigger probably makes up for, like, overdrive, like, if you need to use it for recovery, for example. That's how much that, like, I would personally weigh it. Granted, I'm not a Carl player, so, you know.
I like what I'm seeing here. Each time BGM gets close, Sodelic activates Ada. to make him a bit more, you know, antsy about what he's about to do there, unless he gets caught. Speaking of Ada.
And right now, I feel like DJF may, in some ways, hold on, this is a good start right now. Not enough meters, so Carl's not going to be able to CA into Ada. Can't call the doll as well. Stuck in block stun.
It gets a really good starter on this, and here comes Overdrive. And Active Flow, but drops the combo.
Doll gets summoned around. DJF still going in pretty fine.
Trying to find a way out.
Honestly, most likely going to be forced to counter assault, depending on how this offense goes. Fuzzy jumps keep getting blocked.
And you get command grab. Ooh. Whenever you're blocking too long, just grab him by the neck and say, command grab.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you get too used to either fuzzy jumping or you get caught sleeping while you're blocking, or you're getting jailed frequently, you kind of expect there to just be more hits, and you're like, whatever, like, I'll just get out at some point. And that's where the command grab can really slot itself in.
And then that's when he tosses a normal grab, too. Forcing the burst out of Sodelic. Now DGF, very close to being away from a one-hit kill.
Yeah. Not ideal positioning from DGF, but a fuzzy jump will get him out of a dangerous sandwich situation.
Back in neutral, playing it safe. Avoids getting punched in the jaw by Ada.
Yeah.
So Devick's got to watch out on what hit comes next. It could lead to death. And there it goes.
Let's see. I don't think this is going to kill yet. DGF not spending the OD quite yet. This one will, for sure. OD. Oh, no.
And you bait the CA.
Ball is still coming out. Get out of there. Oh, no. Sodelic caught mashing.
Oh, Sodelic, yeah. Jesus Christ, child abuse. Oh, my God.
I know, dude. It's pretty crazy.
We need to get this guy off the streets.
What did y'all... Okay, y'all voted for Ragnar's shoulder. I hate you, but I have to choose Ragnar's shoulder.
Chat.
I have to choose Ragnar's shoulder. Said what I said.
It would appear
who put in 13,000 channel points, Bap?
I don't know, but whoever they are, they gotta be categorized for one fan.
You guys do not
go ahead and meet me behind stage and give me some pristine words.
Oh my god. That is so much. Jesus Christ, y'all. Anyway, Carl versus Taruni. Would you look at that?
Things are looking pretty even as is, and right as I say that, DJF gets smacked right in the tonsils.
Okay, that's a body part I wasn't expecting. Oh my god, he started Ada guard pointed the JC, but DJF just barely got a 2B in time in order to cancel the move.
And there's that charge pressure that you were just talking about, Ryukasim.
Yeah.
You know,
2.2K is great, but
don't tech it.
Yeah, Jesus. Gotta remember, Carl 2D Oki is just so good. It's one of those, like, one of the few Oki that's literally, if you don't E-Tech this, what do you do it? It's like that and U12 Sword Oki.
DGF tried his best to run it back despite the resources, but Sodelic kept him locked out of a round.
Yeah.
DGF now down both a burst and a character tier. I mean, geez, this matchup sounds most brutal.
Yeah, it doesn't seem fun. I think, was this the matchup that? No, it was Izanami. I'm thinking about CEO.
That's
when DGF played Hazama.
Ooh, it might have been. I don't think I saw that set.
Yeah. Oh my god, combo paraded too much. DGF couldn't even finish with like an ender there. That sucks. Right now, I think. Hold on a second. A couple of interactions here. Honestly,
fat counter hit for 6A.
Yeah.
And a fat burst back in the corner. And a fat projectile to get Carl confirmed.
Delay tech doesn't get swept up by the 2D, but locked down. Really smart usage of bubble there.
And there goes the worst counter assault in the game. What is he swinging at?
Yeah, must be. Oh, his barrier input got crossed up.
You hate to see it. Here comes that projectile. Be careful.
Ball is still out. You know he got the headphones on.
The hell away from Ada.
Yeah.
This is not the robot girlfriend you're looking for. What the heck was that JA?
That was a really good JA. And that situation, I think, is pretty emblematic of like hard parts of this matchup, where Doll is posted up in front, Sodelic is positioned very well to intercept any attempts at kind of like interacting with the Doll, and it's just difficult for Taruni to deal with it.
Yeah.
Despite that, I think DGF might want to feint hits on Carl in order to swing into Ada, especially if he can do strings that Gatling into 6A to cover the air dash. Because most of the time, Carls do movement sequences kind of like that, where they jump back, call doll, air dash in to like continue a string after block stun. So I think maybe even like, yeah, and look at the meter right now for Ada.
Why is this child doing so much damage?
Who knows? Air overdrive, it's getting weird.
And it crossed up, but the 5C leaves him negative, and Sodelic, a proper mash into the convert, gets him around. DGF now on death's door.
That's nothing short of rough, I won't lie. A lot of up back. Wow, you just smacked.
He said, fuck your doll, Jesus.
Yeah, wow. I wonder if Turumi 2B can low profile drill.
You know, I am inclined to say yes, but I don't play the character, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, same.
Amazing defense from DGF.
Yeah, good blocks, nice throw tech as well, but
I love whenever I speak, I get proven wrong.
Yeah. Getting caught up again. That doll meter, simply because of the. Oh, how did you block that on time?
What?
That was hard to blockable. That was like.
This is why I stopped playing BlazBlue. I failed to keep up with you guys.
That was a few frames off. But that low hit first, and he managed to block that super tight string. Oh my god, look at the positioning right there. Just trying to look for a place to start.
Oh, this is not a good time to get hit. Or drop a combo.
Not enough meter for a CA. Even then, the hitbox on it is not ideal. No IBs. Guard bonus. Wow, that is how long he's been stuck in blocks.
Hit by this.
Oh.
It can happen to you.
Anybody can join a cult. Anybody can get hit by
DP
in the EA.
Last, because this next hit should be the kill. Never mind.
Not quite. Yeah.
This next hit should be the kill.
6C will get it done.
And that's gonna be it for DGF's BostonBlueBeat bracket run, buddy. Very good set, though. Very good set.
Yeah, it was a fun set overall.
Sodelic is just on a tear tonight. Wowzers.
Yeah, he's doing pretty damn well. I'm not gonna lie.
And this next set should be losers semis.
Yeah, we got losers semis, winners finals up here as well. Oh, we're gonna go through winners finals first and do all that.
Winners finals. We have Ryukasim versus Euchre. A
Yep.
6 heroes matchup.
Oh god, yeah.
Now both of these players play very extremist in terms of their play styles. Ryukasim is all in, and DGF is either all in or just DGF. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. DGF. I do it again. It's been a long night. Ryukasim is either all in, and Euchre is either all in or all out. No in between either player. So this is going to be incredibly volatile on either side. Honestly, I'm gonna guess a 2-0. For who, I won't say.
I think Ryukasim could 2-0 here. But we'll have to see, because either he plays high pace in a way that tilts Euchre, or Euchre manages to find some good hits. This is...
And you do not want an early burst against him. You want to save that for a hit that really matters, because Talking gets those a lot.
You kind of have to pray that they're late on canceling an OD and that you get your burst out first, because otherwise, that's curtains.
Now, I noticed Ryukasim did up back JD, and that is kind of smart when you think about it, because this should catch 2 out, both rising and falling.
One of the other, I actually, now kind of looking at Ryukasim whiffing a couple of air normals, some viewers might wonder why the chains are projectiles, Ryukasim gets to cut them.
Yes.
Ooh, good option to go for the throw right there. Yeah.
Been watching these sets, hasn't he?
Definitely doing a bit of studying. Oh, trying to go for some of these extensions.
What was that, JB? Now you're in the... Oh, you just died.
Yeah, you're actually just dead. There's enough meter for Tsubaki if need be. Oh,
combo.
That's awkward.
I like it. Make it cinematic.
Yeah, this is looking real close so far.
Bleed for the camera. The audience loves this.
Euchre taking it slowly right now. 2 stocks, but you're letting Ryukasim gain the meter passively.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. And I think Ryukasim is just going to go for the timeout. I'm not going to... Oh!
No, this is scary. 10 seconds left. Both players with overdrive to play around with.
Ryukasim barely has stock to work with. Pops the overdrive. He really wants to take it.
He really wants to
turn around.
Oh! Drops him
Oh!
on his neck with the 5D. What could this mean for LeBron's legacy?
I can't do a Skip Bayless impression. Don't put me on the spotlight. Top 10 haters.
Okay. Chain. Catches the roll with the Zontats. You do not want to get hit by that as a starter.
Yeah. Oh, 2D.
Really caught.
Yeah. Might as well just pull Euchre in like 2 character lengths as well.
Man, can you imagine getting 2D by Hawkman from full speed?
I would hate that. Can you imagine you drop a book at the library and Hawkman 2D's in?
Yeah, you just look 40. You see a stone knight with his freaking foot out. Like, oh my god.
Like, I'm dying and he gets suplexed into the ground.
Start crying immediately. Tries to reset.
Sorry, I'm just trying to imagine Airball and Hawkman and JD's back onto the court. Anyway, that's you guys. Ryukasim up again.
You good, buddy? You alright, pal?
I'm laughing at my own jokes too much. Thank you for the raid, DGF. Appreciate that a lot. Much love, man.
What a Chad. We'll see you in the next bracket.
What a good dude.
But right now, we gotta focus on this next match. Ryukasim is up in the game and up in interaction with that 2J2A. Euchre early bursting again.
And there it is. Finally seeing the cut right there. 2 cuts.
What in the name of me?
That may... Are you stealing DBFZ jokes? Anyway.
Maybe.
Counter hit 6A right there. DBZA, sorry. You put respect on my name.
And
maybe looking for a roll right there, the
look at
GTC
this.
there.
Absolutely violent offense from Ryukasim.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like you just cannot figure out a way to escape right now. And some of these cuts are finally starting to work on the chains as well. So that's further restricting his movement. Hazama, of course...
be known.
Yeah, you know, Hazama, of course, relying on his chains for movement. And then on top of that, Ryukasim cutting them so much makes it that much harder. Because Euchre definitely will spend a lot of them at once.
The bottle of these nuts and you nugget them.
God, 2C counter hit as well. This is not looking good. Euchre, honestly, is going to have to burst this next hit if he can't find an opportunity to overdrive.
Or he gets a fat overdrive. Here's your chance.
Could be the start. Not going to be an overdrive confirmed yet.
Needs to play overdrive.
Okay, here we go.
This is a good start.
Let's see, not going to spend it quite yet. Just wants to drain Ryukasim's OD timer. You want to give him as little chance.
Absolutely brilliant Fumajins. On Ryukasim.
Yeah, taking it with the Raws on Tetsu. You hate to eat that. That's a tilter for sure. I won't lie.
Ryukasim is now up a very clean 2-0. Euchre is not showing any signs of life.
Yeah. Got to show something off, otherwise you're going to be dead in the water. This is the last game right here of our winners finals right now. Potentially the last, I should say, rather. 6-3D round start. Okay. And that's another way to continue.
For your trouble. Another early burst from Euchre. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Ryukasim is just completely in a comfortable driver's seat right now. Even if he's getting beating the crap out of right now as we speak. Tries to throw him. I wouldn't get that confident, buddy.
Yeah. Euchre going a bit wild out of this.
Yet.
Okay. A lot of the chain usage is working out right now, but to what end?
Again. You know what this Fumajin are looking like?
You
ever play DMC5?
Yeah.
You know in the first mission where Uri's just throwing a bunch of like time orbs at you? It's looking exactly like that. This is gonna hurt. Or not.
Trying to go for a reset with the overdrive confirmed. Not really gonna be quite it right there. Hakuman... Oh, okay, hold on a second. That was air block, so yeah.
That is gonna hurt.
Might be deaf, honestly.
You're definitely deaf. Or not.
Dang, that's a weird drop. I'm honestly surprised. I guess the button just didn't quite come out there. Yeah, because he got the 5A, 5B, and I feel like... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Because I feel like the 5A, 5B is the part where that normally drops at.
I agree.
And like the jump cancel afterwards. Round start and spaces him enough to whiff punish with 3C afterwards.
Ain't that something? Ain't that a stinker?
That is quite the stinker.
Ryukasim looking very poised to win the winner's final.
Oh my goodness, you blocked my overhead, amazing.
In fact, so poised, I'm using a ward like poised.
Yes. Sorry, that just took a second to register.
okay, buddy.
Appreciate the time you gave me there.
Well, Euchre.
Anywho,
Back on the offense.
chasing the roll right there.
Ow.
Late J2A. Oh, okay.
Good
Chasing
air
with the Euchre there.
Oh,
Countering Enma. Okay. Burst comes out from Euchre.
Last chance. Euchre really trying to bite at these Fumigins.
Yeah. I think at this point it's kind of on Euchre to maybe opt for perhaps
Yeah.
like dash super jumps or something in order to mix
Oh
up
my
his approaches.
Christ in heaven.
Did he know?
Ryukasim with probably the most violent 3-0 I've seen in a while, sending Euchre straight into losers finals. So think about what he did wrong, while Ryukasim himself relaxing in winner side grand finals with that one.
Yeah. Looking pretty good at here. Now we got to move on to our loser semis right here. Again, we've only got a couple sets left before the end of the night. We're going blazing through the bracket pretty well.
Pretty quickly, yeah. You guys must really want me off the mic, huh?
Yes. Love you.
Ignoring Toledo, we're going
Love
back
you.
to BlazBlue.
Much love.
Before I said I'm gonna regret.
Before you start the Scorched Earth policy.
Oh yeah.
Trying to look like a Fire Lord or something.
You guys wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
All right, don't say it like that. That's a quote that you would have attributed to me, and that's insane that you said that, and I have to highlight that.
I would not attribute that to you.
Hmm.
You would have definitely said why I oughta.
I would not have said that.
You know what I will say?
What?
I will say that Badlime is starting this set off at incredibly offensive fashion.
Yeah, looking pretty good so far. God, I swear to God. Carl air buttons are like a quiet little nightmare that nobody talks about.
No one talks about their nightmares. That's why they're called nightmares.
People talk about their
Downward
nightmares all the
Swan,
time.
out of nowhere.
Why do you still remember those move names?
I can't remember her Latin move names.
I just say dive, because it's a dive.
Yeah, well, it looks like a downward swan.
No, it's like a...
Speaking of downward swan, downward swan!
I hate this. Third tech coming... Oh my God.
Shield of Infinity into Rising Justice is what kills for the first round.
You're just gonna make like an entire move. I do like Rising Justice. That would actually be a Subaki move. Rising Fate?
Right, yeah.
Nah, Rising...
Downward Swan! That's the Oki. Oh! Air throw into Hammer of Love.
Of love now? Subaki has no love. I feel like that's like a defining character trait. She's a hater through and through.
Jin.
Yeah, and...
Yeah, I feel like Jin only loves her because no one else would.
Like, Jin is just around. And he's like, okay.
Like you think of a BlazBlue girl, your first decision isn't Subaki.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like who would yours be, Toledo?
It'd be Bullet, but that's kind of
alright. Back to the set.
And there it is. And there it is.
First game goes to Badlime, Latino Gatling.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of situations where I do want to highlight something that we might see later, depending on Sodelic. He's going for ball Loki and it's beating out Subaki DP really smoothly. Something really worthy to point out: Subaki DP, not a lot of info on it.
No, not at all.
The other thing,
the fact that she can just cancel it.
Yeah. Also, if Subaki is in the corner, you can like lodge yourself into the corner, and you can avoid the DP. If you have a button that will catch the potential dive follow-up on whiff, by the way, this is a very potent tool. Just something to note. Something like maybe an Azrael JB, a Bullet JD, for example. Why did that hit reverse?
Speaking of reverse, the situation has been reversed. Oh my God, Gear Super, whose name I'm coincidentally forgetting, so we're gonna call it Gear Super.
I think no, it's not that. That's Invuln. He might actually Invuln. The super projectile beat the Volante ball.
Now that is an interaction that you would never see.
Yeah, that is a rare moment, but that surprisingly makes a lot of sense at first glance.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, Subaki poke.
Oh
Subaki 5B is so good.
Oh yeah, completely dominates a lot of matches she's in.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's a major option for there, especially because her 2B is pretty slow, relatively speaking.
You got a lot of scrambles.
Yeah. A couple of doll interactions, not really making for a clean confirm for Sodelic right now. Backs off. That was such a beautifully spaced air-to-air right there on the JC. Wow.
Poison Sodelic just absolutely burn out resources. And here comes the confirm.
Sodelic, no burst, not enough meter for counter assaults. True string low. Yeah.
Rising faith in the downward swan is what's gonna do it. I pray for that little boy, Tsubaki.
Do you really want to pray for Carl?
If you internet surf the way I do, that boy needs a prayer.
Remember that Relius meme?
Which one?
They bullied him. They bullied me at school. So it's about to happen again.
Yeah.
That one is crazy.
Why are you sad, kid? They bullied me at school. What's about to happen again?
Oh my god. Alright, moving on. We got losers finals. So we'll be Euchre versus Badlime.
Ooh.
This didn't happen at Taku, but this feels like it would be a run back from like Taku.
Right?
I don't know why.
It just has that vibe.
It has a vibe. Like both players, I feel like you would imagine have run into each other more often than they actually have.
It's giving Libra.
Libra?
Yeah, man. It's giving me that rising Taurus. Man.
What?
That Saturn Aquarius. I don't know.
What?
You think I understand the words that come out my mouth half the time, Toledo?
Yes, actually.
Oh, you got a lot of faith in me, buddy.
Yes, actually.
You know what I don't have faith in? Hazama.
What? Hazama or Hazama players?
No biased words will be said tonight.
All right. You have not fallen for entrapment. Good job.
Yay.
Good job. Okay. Oh, the first 6 segment. It goes horribly for you. Damn.
Me personally, I'd never overhead again for the rest of my days.
Honestly, getting your overhead OD through makes me feel like that. I'd be like,
oh, Jim did it to me one time. I almost smacked him through the monitor.
I'd imagine you've done that before multiple times.
Smack him through a monitor?
Yes.
Not yet, but the math is getting us there.
The math is mathing. Ooh, caught low right there. Yeah, just a little too late on that. I don't think he realized that the 214B made contact.
DP's out. Okay. Very brave DP, knowing Hazama has many ways to avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, enough stocks to whiff cancel in the dive, plus also 100 meter.
Is that, yeah.
So there's a lot of things that Tsubaki can just do and say, well, it's my turn, I guess.
Toshimichi Mori sure does love cops, right?
Honestly, yeah. Well, actually, Hazama's a cop, too.
True. Ex-cop.
What makes you think?
Well, he's a bad cop. He's a corrupt cop.
He's the worst cop.
Exactly. And this is the first BlazBlue game he's like bad at.
I think? I always forget about Hazama over the years. We went over like ages ago. Alright, that's pretty... I thought has he had a bad patch or two on CP, or am I like bugging?
Nah. I think he was really good in CP, and I think in CPX he was like maybe not really good, but still like very good.
Okay.
I was like 15 when I game.
I was back in the day.
Yeah. Way back.
Alright, DPRC. Alright, there it is right there.
That was a very fast first game. Ends it with downward swan RC.
I'm gonna get you to say downward dog when she does that.
You don't want to do that because I'll follow up with something heinous.
Oh my god. Stop. You're terrible.
You know,
to be fair, terrible.
Badlime.
What?
Up a game.
Yeah, Badlime is good. I like him a lot. I think his Tsubaki is very cool. Alright, nice hits here.
I think the
nice cross under.
Going to these routes are very cool.
Yeah, I feel like Euchre's routes have like leveled up over time, and I'm not sure when it happened.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
No, times
that
two.
Is...
And this is not the character to get counter hit by.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you told me to guess what would happen on that overdrive interaction, it would not be this.
Yeah.
Alright. Not a lot of meter for Euchre to play around with. Looking for the counter assault right there.
Now, I
that jump cancels.
He actually did bait the counter assault so that Euchre wasn't aware of it and ended up getting a normal out instead of, you know, the counter assault he wanted because it was so delayed.
That might be the case, but I didn't see any counter hit because it would have been like 6B counter, you know?
The counter hit, you see that?
Because of doing this. Oh, I didn't notice actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That smokes me all the time. Sometimes personally, I try to be very greedy and delay the counter assault so that it counter hits. Because the properties are better on that, but that will get you smoked in cases like this.
Of course. Oh, Devouring Fang on Devour the Low. But here comes Badlime again. There's the counter assault. Gets him out. Oh my god, ball of light into downward swan. This is gonna do so much damage. Jesus Christ.
That's insane to me that Badlime saw the DP whiff and said, it's go big or go home, and then went for ball.
He went big.
I mean, it worked out so well for him. That's hilarious.
Badlime is up 2-0. One game away from going in the grand finals and getting the run back against the Yukasim.
Yeah, he is trying to unseat Euchre from a top 2 placing as quickly as possible.
He is on a tear. He is angry. He is Badlime. And he's coming to a theater near you.
I don't think he's angry. He's just buff and hitting people a lot.
I want to pretend he's angry. Kind of like how American covers make like cute characters angry.
Yeah, American Kirby is hardcore. Blah blah blah. Nice fuzzy jump there this time. I think it's because the IB. Did he IB that 2-1 for me?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, that probably led
to...
a
command grab, and now he's up 2 stops.
Yeah.
Euchre. Euchre's playstyle very much is indicative on not wanting to keep a burst for too long. He wants to not give up his first chance at a turn.
Yeah, he really wants to like use the chains to engage early, run his offense. But I think that sometimes ends up being to his ooh, that was definitely not intentional. I think he maybe wanted the 2D instant chain because you can do the left-right off of that.
Why can't you just side switch?
Oh, you know.
Why can't my character do that?
I mean, that's because he corner carries you from like.
You get me out of bananas? More bananas.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings on the super because I think it's good for like jailing opponents here and there, but having looked at it, the mix-up opportunities aren't really that high. It's good if your opponent's antsy though, with like 50 meter, you want to bait out a counter assault.
I feel like the frame advantage on it could be endearing if not calculated properly.
Yeah. Like there are some times where like opponents will like super jump and then Tsubaki is just jailing for like 5 seconds and I'm like, that's pretty neat. Is it 50 meter neat? I don't know.
To be fair, my character has a very funny answer against it, so I don't really apply it to me.
That's true.
Oh, I felt that DP. I felt that throw base. I felt that throw tech.
Not sure what the 5B was up to there. Maybe wanted to intercept like a running 2B. This is near death, but not quite. Oh!
Ooh, he actually gets this as well. You don't see that too often.
Hold on a second. This is looking really dicey. Yeah, immediate chain in 5A.
Signs of life.
Yeah, you got to be very, very mindful. In those situations, I would say Euchre is always the type that will aggress and just close it out. They will always go for that like hit. It can feel like a toss-up between can I get this hit on time or should I do something else? Sometimes you just gotta back up or just DP and just let them know.
Yeah.
There's the early chains in here so far. Ooh. Okay, it's a good pickup here.
And here's the corner. What shall you do with it? Very scary run under.
Yeah, that was very close. Hazama J2D can make cross-undering this character so annoying. Ooh, that's a late OD and on top of it being guard cancel. Not going to be a lot of times.
So you got stops.
Yeah. And the IADs have worked out pretty funny, in pretty funny ways for Badlime, where because he's close enough to the chain, it gets the weak hit off of it. So Euchre can't even really confirm off of a correct read.
Right.
You know, that feeling of being right, but not enough.
Now, Badlime with the advantage, both on damage, health, and resources.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, that was something came out and got stuffed. I think DP became 236D.
Oh no! Catches the
Throw
landing.
connects.
This should be death.
I believe so, yeah. Wants to spend all of it. Yeah,
Magical girl super.
It's kind of surreal that she has that amongst like the Latin biblical name. She just becomes a magical girl.
Yeah, I forgot what that super's even called.
Who knows, dude?
I'm calling them magical girls today.
Honestly, I'll take it. Check for the rolls.
Okay.
I am not a fan of the backdashes that Badlime's doing on Oki. I think it gives Euchre a lot of room that he kind of doesn't realize. Because I feel like if you're backdashing on your opponent's wake up, you're trying to make a hard read, and you might as well just commit to doing something else, or just like delaying like a 2B or something, you know? Because Tsubaki has stuff like 2BB and like 6B to like look for rolls on either side. And 6A.
You're not looking for rolls, you were not looking for your head, and now you're dead.
Yeah, Euchre honestly just kind of got swamped on that last couple of hits.
And to make matters worse, he's not even giving you the addition on your players list. He left before the match could register.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Now, me personally.
You personally what?
Don't make me finish it.
Finish it.
Don't put me on the spot.
Finish it.
Me personally.
Personally, you.
Well, you see, me personally, if they were to leave on me like that, personally, what I would do, me personally, if I was in that situation, you know, me, right? My thoughts and actions personally.
Your consciousness.
Yeah, my thought process.
Had
I've been in that exact predicament, given that situation and my my previous thoughts and actions.
Right.
Therefore, making it a personal problem to me.
Of course.
Me
Yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, this is you. You take ownership.
In that manner, so to speak. So, right, what would happen, right? That should I have been in that situation, is I would commentate this grand final set between Badlime and Ryukasim on the winner's side.
I wanted to sneak that in while you paused. Fuck.
Gotta be quicker than that.
You gotta be quicker than that. I love that commercial so much.
Anyway.
It's so messed up too. Like how disrespectful this even shit is coming out. Right. Anyway.
That situation, personal.
Me personally. Oh my god. Alright. 4 stars for Ryukasim. Not enough for a Purple Heart, sadly, despite him getting beaten up. Jesus, JB. What in the world?
Woo! Reverse the situation in half a second.
Yeah, I swear. Oh my god. Base damage on Hakumen's moves,
get against that wall, Tsubaki. Can't say I disagree, but Tsubaki said, no, you first, buddy.
A 6D again. It's not Carl anymore, Ryukasim. Jesus Christ.
It's still working out.
Oh my god. It's like the 5th clash. Yeah. Charge the stop.
Using that time to charge a stop. Oh no.
Oh
my Christ.
That's an awkward moment.
I'm not sure I agree with the burst, but if you're confident you can take the... Okay.
Well, confidence is one thing.
It could happen to you.
It could happen to you. Everybody gets hit with that once. Jesus.
3cc. Now I get the vision that was supposed to be 4C, but very scary how Ryukasim 5C. So that could have led to a lot of damage.
Yeah. I hate Tsubaki 3cc, even though it's not really like especially fantastic. Just getting hit with it makes me feel like an idiot.
Yeah, right. Especially when I have like a lot of answers against it too.
Yeah, feels bad. A lot of 6Ds coming out from Ryukasim still. I'm surprised that Badlime hasn't really opted for 2BB.
Oh my god, the first Yukikaze of the night into a drop combo, baby.
Alright, this should be death. Yeah, Ryukasim just gonna hold on to the burst for the next round.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a smart play right there.
Both characters fairly even on resources. You know, even though he's at a burst tick of 6, excuse me, it will not be very long until Badlime regains that back. Especially starting the round off with this.
Yeah, he's looking pretty hot right now. After the next couple of hits, depending on, you know, a couple of other factors, he might honestly pop active flow.
Getting hits one way to do it too.
Yeah, he's getting hit a lot.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I do not know what that was supposed to be.
I would wager a reset and an air throw. Wake up overdrive from Hakumen, never really a bad idea. unless you get smacked in the face by downward swan.
For sure.
And
And
then
there's the 2BB to
roll.
catch the roll. Yeah.
I'm just talking about that.
Oh
my god.
yeah.
This
I can
should be
see.
death, actually.
Yeah, that is probably death. Ooh, jumps over the Yanagi. Looking really good right now. Cross under. There it is. Oh
no.
god. Why did you say unless? Why did you say unless?
Well, it said unless, cause he was gonna get his burst back, right? But then I noticed that Tsubaki's icon was glowing, so I figured Badlime was gonna astral. You can't get your burst back when you get astral, hence the unless. See? You try to put me on the spot, and I was commentating faster than you could comprehend, Toledo.
I was just double checking what you meant.
No, that unless sounded very hostile.
You're the one that said unless.
Yeah, unless he gets astral.
Whatever. Alright, JC's coming out right now. Pretty standard. No troll.
Badline. Ooh! Now, you know, something that's been getting a lot of mileage that we've been talking about, it is Ryukasim's usage of Enma into Kishu.
Yeah. I think it kind of highlights another thing in the grander scheme. Ryukasim has been opting for a lot of tools that are Jesus Christ.
I mean, hey, if it works, right?
Yeah. Ryukasim doesn't really opt for throw OS very much. He usually just goes for the raw throw tech.
Yeah, as you can see right then and there.
Yeah, you can actually like bait that out and look for it. That is a thing that has been known for some time. Ryukasim's been opting for a lot of tools that are generally body and head informed. So I'm a little surprised that Badline maybe hasn't opted for as much 2BB or like 6B in order to catch out Ryukasim for that. Now, obviously he's not gonna like 6B Ryukasim going for Enma, for example. But, you know, there are a couple of tools that like he can use in order to kind of catch him out for that. That is just a whiff throw. If that was whiff command throw, that was a counter hit into death.
Mm-hmm. But you're barely alive, Badline.
Barely alive. And not a lot of meter for Ryukasim despite that. Only at about 50% now. So this is pretty good.
No one blocks that the first go around.
That's the second go around in this set though.
Here comes Bananas. Really?
Oh, drop the confirm. I think Badline might have thought it was going to kill and was like, oh, I don't need to do anything. Or just messed up the timing. Good block on the Enma here. Hakuman's got no meter, no special cancels.
Fatal by the overhead. This can hurt.
Yeah, a 6D fatal is kind of like Ragna 6D fatal. It's a fatal, but it's not like a ton of damage, realistically. Yeah.
This is a very good Badline.
Yeah, even if he gets hit by a counter hit into overdrive, should be able to survive it. Forcing the burst out of Ryukasim is even better. Honestly, Ryukasim didn't have to burst. He was going to survive that confirm.
Still, I guess when it's time to... Oh, well, you're dead.
Well. And then there's that.
Score currently 1-1.
Yeah. I think it would have...
not going to make this easy for Ryukasim. Not one bit.
Oh, not at all. I think it would have been better for Ryukasim to just hold on to the overdrive because, again, like, it's... Excuse me. The overdrive is such a potent factor, it makes characters terrified of you when you're at 30% or below. Like, you want to hold on to that to, like, weaken an opponent's offense intrinsically.
Right.
You don't really have to do the most or make any risk because people are already worried about the overdrive. They know you're Hakuman, you know?
And that's when the mental stack kicks in, but currently, all that's being stacked right now is damage from Badline.
Jesus, yeah. This is not looking good for Ryukasim. Popping the overdrive here. That definitely...
And then that happens.
Yeah.
Woo! What you got here, buddy? Yanagi? Bro put so much force into that. 5K per
He really does.
And
again...
both even.
Again, not really a necessary burst. The rest of the sequence wasn't gonna kill, unlike this confirmed.
Therefore, the burst was... Oh my god.
Kill.
Downward Swan! Magical girl!
Yeah. Gotta remember both characters got Mugen special, Mugen supers.
Why?
I don't know.
There's this thing in fighting games called function overlap, and Badlime taking round 2 by storm right now. Woo! An air dash after the Agito to regain a corner. Really
oh my god, just barely outside of the range of all of those normals. Just charging the stock, reading a book in front of your enemy.
Wow.
Nice whiff punish there. With
punish for the ages. Finally, one of these 6Cs. Ghost check. Delay our
season frame 2A. Oh no.
Save the burst. Save the burst. Alright, I'd wake up OD.
That might have been a wake up OD, honestly.
Hey, got the protect, and then that happened.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Ryukasim not able to burst in time, dying with your burst.
Feels bad, dude. It definitely feels bad. And it looks like Badlime might reset the bracket if they take this next game.
Mm-hmm. They're playing pretty cleanly right now, despite that first game. Well, this is good. I want to see more matches. I want to see more blades. Let's go.
All right, backing off so far.
Ooh, a former gen. Haven't seen that in a minute.
Yeah. Honestly, air ball for Tsubaki is not really like super. Whoa, that was very weird.
Unfortunate.
I think that was an odd collision interaction. I can't even like blame Ryukasim for that one. That was just awkward.
BlazBlue is the game that never fails to
Never fails to what?
disappoint.
Yeah.
At the worst moments.
You be thinking everything's going real smooth. That was okay. That was a cool confirm though. I like that.
Run for your life.
Command follow up is a-okay.
Oh,
That you hate to see it. You hate when the last part whiffs and then they special cancel just a hair late and you get hit.
Yeah, like wow, man, screw you too. Am I right, buddy?
Yeah, basically. Ooh, yeah, and again,
the success ratio on that is phenomenal.
But it's because a lot of the tools that, you know, Badlime loves to use to approach aggressively are body and head property, and the 6D and all those other tools are going to cover it. Tsubaki doesn't really have fast lows to kind of like do that. Yeah. And slammed the back into the ground. Unfortunate there. Ooh.
6C to catch the Oki.
Interesting.
Badlime just charging stocks peacefully, and then gets the return on it as well.
Yeah. At a certain point, though, you gotta assume that Ryukasim is probably gonna go for a JD on that. And from there, I'm not really too sure what Badlime is gonna opt to do. I think showing the... Oh, yeah, unable to DP out of that. Remember, if you get caught by... if you get caught with a physical portion on Yukikaze, you're locked into place.
I'm not sure I agree with that burst there.
Yeah, that is not ideal. Didn't really need to do it. No dive cancel?
Wowzers.
I'm shocked by that. I think maybe he thought he was in another direction or something, but no, he would have gone ball if he did 236D, I think.
I believe so. Considering
yeah, I'm not sure why that didn't come out, because he definitely had enough stocks for like D-dive if he really wanted to.
Either which way, both players now at set point in their own right.
Yeah.
Badlime to reset the bracket, Ryukasim to take it.
Ooh, 2CC whiffing. Ryukasim responds with the 2C of his own.
A very nice J2A confirmed.
Yeah.
DP's him out the Agito.
Alright. Lots of stock to work with. A pretty good starter here now as well.
Successful OD, if I say so myself.
Yeah.
Fine, can't. Woman?
You forget this character does damage, bro.
I hate it.
Dude, it's wild.
Why can't Azrael do that damage?
Yeah, there's that raw throw. Again, a lack of throw OS is gonna get you smoked in certain cases like that.
Especially with damage like this, man. Gotta start using that OS.
Yeah, you do not want to play around with it. Especially because, like, you know, Hakuman has a lot of health to work with, but Tsubaki can kind of even it out and still kill him in 3 touches with the right hits there. And that sequence right there is another one that I'm surprised that Ryukasim is now kind of like falling for a bit more often. Because earlier he was getting a lot of drives in order to kind of counteract the 236D. When that starts working out, then, oh, look at the space.
Too far for the 2D. We were talking about that earlier, being scooped in a library. Not happening to Tsubaki. He read her books already. She's returning them right on time.
She's reading from home. Too far. Overdrive is not even going to be a factor for Ryukasim.
He's going to reset the bracket for Badlime.
Yeah. That throw is such a dangerous decision because if Ryukasim ODs there, you very well have lost the game.
Exactly. Yukasim going back to the room to think.
Perhaps have a ponder. I don't expect a character swap from him because the Hakumen has been working well thus far.
Very much so.
And normally, if people are going to switch characters in a grand final set, it's usually the first set to kind of experiment and play around with it.
Exactly. At this point, the stakes are high, real high.
Yes. But we're moving in now with the true grand finals here for BostonBlueBeat for our.
Shindaru Grand Final.
Yes, that words. Anyway. 3C counter hit right there. That's going to be a good start as any for Ryukasim here.
In the corner with 4K to boot, with 3.6K to boot.
Double 6A, I could either assume. Oh, why? Oh,
What's
my
that?
goodness. Oh,
BlazBlue like you've never seen before. What is
truly.
what
Catching
in
the
world?
lantern? Or what is. Okay.
What? 2 BB?
That was. Some of these pickups that these players are getting are really sick, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, yeah. I thought I was a combo god. These guys are definitely giving me a run for my money.
Ooh, nice delay air dash right there for the overhit. I think that might have caught a throw attack from Ryukasim.
Regains the corner. Tries to reset. I'm not sure I agree with that.
Yeah, the problem with resetting there is that, frankly speaking, you're Hakumen.
Yeah.
The major threat of an offensive overdrive is counter hit or big hit into immediate. What in God's name?
And even though, you know, you get your overdrive Magatama, you're kind of wasting your overdrive on them just not teching.
Yeah, you're making a gamble where Hakumen can literally make that a guarantee instead.
Exactly.
That is an hilarious response. I'm gonna let him cook on that one though.
Good fuzzy jump to block.
Oh my God, the 6A there.
You're gonna block and teams who didn't block, but 6A.
Yeah, 6A is slow, but the startup feels weird. And sometimes if you're just kind of not used to it, you just get hit and you're like, oh, okay.
I would argue it's how well it's hides behind the veil of her 6B startup.
That's command grab. That's a way bigger whiff recovery.
And this is gonna hurt, little girl.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that you want to hold on to the overdrive for.
Oh, you just reset.
That was almost 1,000 damage lost because of the reset.
Especially considering Hakumen's EA is both not only among the highest damaging EAs in the game, but also has some of the best frame advantage afterwards. Because at the end of the day, he's still Jin.
Okay.
Burst out.
Yeah,
Downward
and G-dive
swan
works.
from downtown.
What a big difference. Last time we saw a D-dive in an interaction like that, it traded for the end of the round. And I think the time before that, it was JD, if I remember correctly.
Trades for the end of the round.
The wheel of fate is turning.
What?
Rebel 1. Action.
What? I can't hear.
It was funny.
Oh, okay. I wasn't excited
Badlime
yet.
already have 5 stocks
Oh my goodness. And spending it.
compared to Ryukasim's none.
Yeah.
And this
And
is the thing. You know, we talked earlier about Badlime having to play around building stocks versus Hakumen's passive building of stocks. You know, something to know is that because of Hakumen's movement, it isn't hard to force him to use those stocks to approach or, you know, establish offense. While you can casually build stocks, you don't really spend as much.
The other thing as well is that, you know, Tsubaki also has meter to trade off for stocks in certain cases where her crush trigger can kind of substitute. Alright,
But
OD
instead,
Kikaze
he can
right
just
there.
fight. Tsubaki.
Oh my goodness. That's unfortunate.
Won't hurt.
Another
That's
OD, another guard cancel OD on Enma, it's not really there.
It's not working out, yeah.
Yeah. The advantage on it, it's just not ideal in that situation. You're just back to RPS, realistically speaking.
These full charge 60s, I'm not sure what Ryukasim's trying to get out of these full charge 60s.
Yeah, I feel like he's expecting like a poke at round start that will like whiff at like standing range or maybe like a 3C or something.
Maybe she runs in with Dekis.
Yeah, something like that, but
I mean Charging Star.
Yeah. Well, even then, for half of the time when, you know, Tsubaki's opting for Charging Star, most of Ryukasim's successful responses to it has been Enma or 6D. An interesting
Doing
thing, we have not seen a lot of 6Ds in those
Yeah.
past 2 games, including this
And
one.
even then, charge 6C kind of puts him at a very sitting duck sort of position, so to speak.
Yeah. Like whiffing it there is whatever. Your opponent's in the corner, like waking
And then
up.
that
So it's,
happens.
yeah. You cannot let Badlime out of the cage because he will try to make the most of it.
Robel puts you in it.
Yeah, burst comes out. There's the IB to make it minus.
Side swap into the corner.
Ooh,
Out of
probably
the
didn't mean
corner.
for that second side swap. Same side this time.
This time, yeah.
First
After
time
so
we've
many
seen him on the
side
same
swaps,
side.
yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't block that.
There's a 2BB. Even if it doesn't hit, the
There's
fact that it chases so effectively is really the big thing here.
Exactly.
A couple of whiff cancels doesn't lead to much.
And now, Badlime on set point.
Yeah, quick 2 games as well, right?
He is on a mission. He sends blood in the water.
Yeah. Oh, there's a character select. Okay.
Maybe he needs some time to think or to go to Tao Kaka. Now, this is a matchup I've never seen a day in my 25 years on this earth.
Yeah, we would need to enlist our Taokaka expert, Cryo02, to the scene to pull up for this one. But yeah, I imagine that this one, I don't know about it. Because Tsubaki JBB is actually a really good tool.
But hey, when you're out of options, ass on the floor, the only place you can go is up, right?
Or
straight
get fataled by
down.
5cc. You do not see this button fatal very
And
often.
that is not the fatal you want to get hit by either.
Yeah.
It's the fatal
This-
you want to drop though.
Yeah, this matchup it puts the damage race in a much different position. While Taokaka can hit pretty decent damage numbers, the execution and consistency it requires is very
Yeah.
high.
Those hits are far and away not something you hit every 2 seconds.
Yeah. And Tsubaki's ability to, kind of contest space in jail or even opt for stuff like Sword Super like that. Oh, yeah, that catches you jumping.
Up. On the
That
fire
makes
with
sense.
the in the game, you gotta crush that. Right?
Yeah, it's a very weird one. It can feel like a knowledge check. Another Sword Super. Badlime really just wants to jail like Ryukasim and just not giving them the chance to move. And again, when you got
Works
buttons
out
like
in his
5,
favor.
yeah. When you got buttons like 5B, JBB, JC, like,
It's not hard to do exactly that and then get some reward. And
Yeah.
there's 2 BB side swapping this time.
and again, another thing, remember when we were talking about explosive damage?
Exactly.
Taokaka's 10k.
Yeah. Lowest whole pool in the game versus some of the higher damaging character, you're gonna get perverted just like that, and Badlime takes tonight's bracket. Clean
Man.
and efficient.
What a speed up from like the first set.
Exactly. And by the first set, you mean the one from way back when, right?
Yeah, the one from way back when.
Yeah. A completely different mentality going forth with that one.
Yeah. It was weird. It's weird to me because a lot of the things that Ryukasim was doing that was working, he just like stopped, it felt like, or Badlime had made a lot of the adjustments to counter a few of them.
Right, and
As
Ryukasim
well.
wasn't really able to, kind of keep pace and figure out how to counter adjust to those exact things.
Yeah, like in the beginning, the drive usage was really good. Like it was working out very successfully. But in the end, it feels like either Ryukasim got in his own head or Badlime was making a couple of switches that were really smoking it.
Exactly. Ryukasim
so
just
just-
couldn't really, figure it out in time, and then
Basically.
made the fatal switch to Tao Kaka.
Yeah, that one, it's personal opinion, and not to disparage or anything like that. I'm not gonna be a cornball. First set is usually a bit better to swap characters around and just see how it works out. You get a lot more time to just get the information, see what works, see what doesn't. But again, if you want to do what you want to do, hey, I'm the one in the seat, you're the one with the stick in the hand. So
Yeah,
what can I
I
say?
didn't make grand final, so I can't really say much.
Yeah. So that's just how the cookie crumbles. Okay, last things to talk about before we sign off. One, put money in the match arena, quit being a bum. We have mad codes left, putting a little bit of extra cash for the players. It's always kind. It's still up. It's exclamation point match arena. Don't be a clown. All right.
We didn't say it, but if you guys had donated enough to the match arena, me and Toledo would have done the first of 100 right on stream. But didn't happen.
Yeah, you guys missed out on a very great opportunity there, and that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, you guys would have loved to see me beat Toledo 200 games straight in the first 100.
I will beat the tar out of you one of these days. I swear to God.
Yeah, ask me out to dinner first.
Sure.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Anywho, also don't forget, if you're in the Boston area or you're around New England, you want to visit, our monthly is going to be this Saturday, 2 p.m. start time. You know the vibes, the usual games. Pull up. If you don't care about that and you want to get some plus R online, don't forget that's on the 17th. So we still got a lot of BlazBlue up till the week before Christmas. Well, a lot of anime the week before Christmas, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's about all I've got to say.
Donate to those Matcherinos, guys. You know, the bigger the prize pool, the more gifts you can get your family during the holiday season.
That's actually so true.
Mm-hmm. Ain't it, Umfi?
Yes, Ufi. Anyway, that's about everything I've got to say. Chaotic, if you got anything to chill or talk about, you know, by all means.
I mean, hey, that was one heck of a set. Not even a set, one heck of a bracket, right, ladies and gentlemen? You know, first time on commentary. I really appreciate you guys having me on here. Thank you, Toledo, for carrying me near the end. I know I was kind of slacking.
I wasn't carrying.
What can I say? BlazBlue never fails to disappoint, right, guys? I'm very glad that I provided you guys commentary. What's so funny?
Don't slip that in there. You're not slick.
I'm very glad to have provided commentary for you guys this bracket. I'd love to do it again. This was a really good bracket, really good event. Be sure to not just watch, but, you know, enter these. You know, it never hurts. If it's your first time, you should do 1,000th time. It's just BlazBlue with friends or enemies. You know, get that bracket set in. Talk that crap. Be it with friends or rivals. It's BlazBlue. It's BostonBlueBeat. What more do you guys can want? The comfort of your own homes, no less.
I actually couldn't have said it any better. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why
All
I
right.
said it.
Shut up. Anywho, that's all we got to say. We'll till next time. And don't forget, you know, we got another weekly next week. So check that out. Yeah, before I forget about that. We'll be posting on Twitter a bunch and all that jazz. Okay, bye. Bye.
Hasta Luigi.
Why did you?
Well, it's actually Hasta Luego. But,
I know.
Hasta Luigi sounds funny.
Please cut us. Just cut us. Just
No.